I was about to fucking lose it because I already saw the fucking ISP being a piece of shit already. And obviously I'm hourly. Sorry. God. I was trying to be smart and get some cooking done for tomorrow so I don't have to deal with it as much tomorrow. And wouldn't you know, once again I didn't have everything, and so then I went to a store. And that store didn't have everything I needed. And so I went to, oh my god, another store, hoping that store had everything. So it was like 45 minutes of me running around when everything else was done. I try to do stuff early in the day. I really try to, guys. I really try. I literally started making the thing at 6 because it was like gonna be like a quick baking thing, and I was like, okay, so you just do this part and then you freeze the rest of it and you deal with it later. I'm like, cool, okay, awesome. I was like, I can handle that, I'll deal with it later. I don't even know where to put you guys right now. That's fine enough. I was like, cool, I can just like make it and then I can freeze it, and then of course plans don't work out, so I don't know, I'm already frazzled. But I don't want to push back this Baratie stream for like the 17th time. Even though it's 27 bags, and there's no way that we are getting this done tonight. I'm just gonna tell you now, there's literally no way this is getting done tonight, because I will lose my sanity if I try to do this all tonight. If somehow, by some miracle, I finish it, that's great. I highly doubt that's going to happen, because there's other things we're going to knock out today on the hand cam too, because I don't want to do another hand cam until I figure out a better setup, because my current setup is dog stinky poo poo. Sorry, that's my venting. Hello, welcome, gamers. I'm also to be saving internet. I'm also not using V-Bridger, so that's why like the mouth tracking isn't like the best it normally is, just to be extra safe, you know. So, just deal with that too. But yo, everybody, hi Jesus, hi Rhino. Who else is here? Hi Blood, hi Nishi, welcome in, welcome, well, go home. Yeah, so already done, but we persevere because anyway, look, it's Christmas Hello Kitty. She's so nice. Wow, that's so cute. Kawaii desu ne. I was trying to figure out how to have her showing on screen. And then I also have a Christmas cactus. These are probably not going to be visible for long because I'm going to need all inch of my desk space, because holy fuck. I open it and it's already a big box. I open it. There's a box inside the box, and in the bottom of the big box, there's already like 10 bags of Legos. In the second box in the box, there is like another probably 15 to 20 bags, because there's 27 bags total. And it is 3 books. Hold on. Let me show y'all. I've never built a set that is more than 2 books. This is insane already. The fact that this is 3 books of instruction. I don't even, like, this is just book 1. I don't even know realistically if this is all gonna fit on the desk. We're going to try our best. My goal would be to finish a minimum of book 1 today. If we could get through part of book 2, but I do not think we are going to get through all 3 books today. Like, what? This goes to bag, I think, 9. This isn't even like a third, actually. It's crazy. So these are gonna sit over here. I had other things on the agenda. Also, I saw the comment about my nails, Tinku. Hopefully there's no cookie crumbs. They're getting a little grown out, but we don't pay attention to that. I got Komish nails. Very festive, very kawaii. I don't want this to be more than 2 streams, I think. I think 2 streams is a lot. Here's my sticker book. I figured we'd look at that too. Here's Oshi push, because I don't think I want to do a whole stream of just opening this one thing of Oshi push. But here's my sticker book. Oh, I'm blocking my camera. I'll put it in a good spot except for when I'm showing things. She's kind of thick, so the white pages in the center are how it's supposed to look when there's nothing else in it. So she's kind of fat, not gonna lie. So she's full of all collection of things. I was trying to see how to put washi tape in here. That's what this page is. And then here, I can do a little bit of a, hold on, a little bit of a show and tell. These are Chopper stickers from a Chopper zine that I got. He's dressed up as a Straw Hats. That sticker is like a diffraction sticker, so if I put it like on a windowsill or something, it would catch the sun. You can kind of tell a little bit. Here's more Chopper from the same zine. I bought 2 of the sticker sheets, so I put them both here. Oh, and this one is from a coloring book zine, so a different one. And then this one's a mix of an ASL and I think the food zine. This one's also from the food zine. Very cute little cafe setup. This one's a mix of also the food one. Some of the food one I have in my water bottle. This is a Zorro zine. A man who sleeps with 3 swords is a fool, but every night but one. And I have the power of the captain and anime on my stage. Very good. I bought 2 of those sticker sheets. These are from a Luffy centric zine. I think it was called King or something, I think is what that one was called. I'm trying to figure out how to hold this. That's more of the ASL, a little bit of the Zorro. This one is from like a Nami zine. I try to group them with like the same franchise. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to hold this together. So there's more like the Nami one. I think these are from the food one. I kind of also started just having to fill holes. This is, yeah, definitely more of the food one. This one I think is also the food one, but I can't remember. Oh, this is from Star Guardians League of Legends zine. You can see there's the fraction charms in this one too. I bought 2 of those and 2 of the sticker sheets and 2 of the Aries. And I got sharks. I love sharks. I got some shark pages. And then these are just like big old fish pages. Cause there's lots of fish creatures I have. And then this is my section of Rebound. Which, holy cow, Reborn is finally getting a new anime project, and I'm hoping it's just the final season. I'm okay if they don't remake the whole thing. I just want my final season that we deserve. So these are my Hitman Rebound, because there's been like 2 Reborn zines. I've bought them both because it's like such an underrated franchise. I'm so glad it's getting like a revival. And then there's some Persona ones. I got some Persona like summer zine. This is just a little cat with the little snacks. This is one I was into Genshin for like 5 minutes. This is a Genshin like Mafia zine. Very cool, very cool. Big ass stickers. These are huge. I left extra space because I know I have one more Genshin zine somewhere that's Kaya specific. So I left those blank so I could put his stickers in there. And then here's my eye shield. Look at that. Ooh. Another series that's super underrated. And I was hoping for the 20th anniversary it was going to get some kind of new anime project. Because I don't think the anime is very good. It's definitely one of those ones that was getting made as the source material was getting released. So very rushed. These are, I've had these forever. Done literally nothing with them. But they're Sanrio Mimikyus, which I think are super cute. I love these. They're very kawaii. Here's more blank. And this is the start of my Magical Girl ones. I know I have more Magical Girl stickers laying around. These are very cute. Ari got me this one. This is all a whole set with the little mascot guys. My favorite Pokemon. Oh yeah, the Mimikyu. Nice. Winx Club, Phantom Thief, Janae, Card Captor, Sakura. Okay, wait, I can do this. Madoka, Shoguchara, Princess Tutu, Sailor Moon, Card Captor, Tokyo Mew Mew, Card Captor, Madoka, Card Captor, Magic, Sailor Moon, Winx Club. More Winx Club, because there's a Winx Club zine, so I got that because that was really cool. I thought the cola was a butt. What are you talking about? What? Which one? Koala? What fucking koala? Are you talking about this thing? This little guy? That's Kero. Are you talking about Kero? Did you think Kero was a koala? I guess I don't know what else you could be thinking about. Is it this one? The yellow one? That's Kero. Or Cerberus. He's literally... He's like the guardian of the sun and the guardian of the cloud book. He's not a butt. I mean, he eats a lot of snacks, so he's fat, kind of like a butt. But... And then these are all from like a cookbook magical girl zine. So these are, it's all like Tokyo Mew Mew, and then these are all like foods themed around the girls and everything. Very cute. Oh, this is Magical Doremi. Very kawaii. I got duplicate to this project too. So there's like, this one is Full Moon wo Sagashite. That's what this one is. All these ones in that style. There's Kiki. This is the project's mascot, which is really cool. They made like a whole little mascot magical girl and like companion. Very cute. And like I said, I got duplicates because I can't control myself. There's a pancakey. Here's the blank pages because I don't have anything to fill them yet. It's sad how I filled up so much of this and I know I still have more stickers. This is a really cute one. This is somebody's take on like the Salt Girl with that salt brand. I forget. But very cute. I like it. It's like a transparent sticker if you can see. Very cute. This kind of gets more towards like the OC category. The Morton girl, yeah. This is more like OCs. So this is somebody at Offkai. I have their Doki stickers too. I really like their OC. I thought she was like really cute and was like a little like Glorbo. I don't remember if the person is a VTuber or not, but I think she's super cute. I buy that Morton girl so fast. I wish I remembered what artist it was, but I'm sure if I went, I could find. This is another zine, but this one was like mermaids. So this is like a mermaid and like a human girl being in love. Very cute. Then these ones are the 7 different seas as mermaids. So you see some are like wearing like colder outfits. Some are wearing like tropical and stuff. I thought that was very cute. This is another, because the project was it was like cut in half. It was a really cool book. So it's cut in half. Half was freshwater and half was saltwater creatures. Hi miss, welcome. So that was really cute. So yeah, there's like another one of those diffractions. You can tell I like those a lot. So I like that. That was really cool, the project. This is a section, like this site's the VTuber section. This sticker somebody was just giving them out off guy. Very cute. There's the rafters, that Mabel. These are really high quality stickers. And that's a crony I got in a blind bag, and an ama I got. And my start of my Dokis. Yeah. We got normal Doki, tomato Doki. Joel's sticker is so big, he has to be sideways. Because I can't fit Joel any other way. And there's some Dokis. These ones are by the same person that has that really cute character with like the little alien. Hi, thank you so much for joining the Kraufish family. Meow, yeah. Welcome in. Thank you. Hope you're having a great holidays. Yeah. Hi, Night. Hi. Joel. Yeah, I know. Look at that big old Joel. This would be really good, I think, like on a car or something. Just because of how transparent and big it is. But yeah, there's more Dokis and Dad. Here's another Doki. I did a sticker rally at Offkai. So this is one of the rewards. Or, yeah, from the Offkai sticker rally. Same with that one, this one, that one, and this one are all from the sticker rally. This obviously is the Waifu Cup sticker for Doki. Yeah, like I said, that was the start of the VTubers. It's like all Doki. This is from a Gojo cat zine I got. So it's Gojo from JJK as a cat. Very kawaii. Very cute, very cute. And then, oh, this was a Castlevania zine from the animated series. These ones are really cool. Where'd you get your Joel sticker? It was at Offkai. I don't remember exactly what vendor, but I'm sure if you Google, I know that's bad, but I'm sure if you went to Google and Googled like porcelain made stickers, I feel like they'd come up. This person had a lot of like VTubers, but I can't remember. Some of these stick a little bit. I'm not really sure why. These ones are massive. This one's cool. This one I think was supposed to be a bookmark, but they downscaled it to a sticker. These are from an Idolish 7 cookbook zine. So these are all like for a recipe. You can put these as like timers and stuff. And then saying like if it's spicy or not and like how hard the difficulty is. Thought that was really cute. There's my one Tokyo Revengers and some Yu Yu Hakusho stickers from a Yu Yu Hakusho fashion zine. These ones are from a Dororo zine. So there's like the creatures. And then Dororo and I forget the girl's name. Those are cute. And then this is from, I have a couple different Ghibli projects. These are from my favorite, which is Whispers of the Heart. There's the Baron and his girlfriend. And there's the girl on the twain. And obviously there's Howl, there's Princess Mononoke, Ponyo, Ariete, Mononoke, Totoro, Kiki, and a little Totoro guy. Sorry, I know my tracking's not working right now. It's where my hand is. More Ponyo, Howl, more little things. And that's it. I say that's it, as this is literally years of stickers, and this book was like perfectly flat when I got it, and now it's bulging. You have fun at some of the cons? Yeah, I usually have fun at a lot of cons. I think Offkai was the last in-person con I've been to. But I really like, I have so many stickers laying around, so I finally got a sticker book because I bought from this same artist. It's 5 Boos. They had a really cute Oceanic charger pack, so I bought this at the same time. And so yeah, it's nice though because again I have all these stickers, and it's nice because then I could just pull it out, kind of flip through and look and see all these pieces of art. And they're nice because since it's a sticker book, you can just peel the sticker off and put it wherever, or you can just stick it back in the book because it's like made out of transfer paper. So that way, like for right now, my water bottle I have for work, I'm probably gonna come and get some of these Oceanic ones and stick them on there because it's getting a little rough, my water bottle. Or if I have like something I'm sending a friend and I know they like a certain series or whatever, I could like put a sticker on something or whatever, you know. So but I like having this. This is actually really nice, and it makes it so I can like easily look back at all the stickers. I might fix this because I love this washi paper, or this washi tape. This is from that mermaid zine. Look how pretty that is. Ugh. So I might do that with like the inside cover of both of these because it doesn't stick as well to the transfer paper. Is I might try and take samples of a bunch of the washi tapes I have to put in here too, because I have so much washi tape and it just sits and does nothing because like I don't journal really, so it kind of would just sit there doing nothing. Neat, thank you. Sorry, I know we're gonna get to the Lego. I just needed to calm down a little bit before we got to the Lego. Last con I went to was Anime Expo. Ooh, an Anime LA. Ooh, fun. I've always wanted to go to Anime Expo, but I'm terrified at the same time. Okay, so I figured again, I don't think I'm gonna have a dedicated stream of just Oshi Push. So I think we're gonna open Oshi Push right now. So Oshi Push, sponsored segment. I mean, kinda, not really. So Oshi Push is made by Japanime Games, which I am an affiliate. If you guys want to get anything for them, feel free to use my link down below. It's a VTuber TCG game. I think personally it plays a lot like a deck builder TCG. My definition of TCG is violence, creature on creature. But they also make Heart of Crown, which is like my favorite deck builder ever. And this feels like it plays a lot like that. So I really like Oshi Push because of that. So this first version of Oshi Push Gen 1 is Phase Connect Girls, the first gen of Phase Connect. Apparently, when I did like a stream talking about Oshi Push, somebody came in my chat and said that they are planning to have indies in the game eventually, but at least for the first gen, it's just Phase Connect. So I purchased one box with my own money dollars. So in my one box, I think also because it was like the first release, these cards are really nice. These ones, they have like a nice matte finish. It's hard to show on the camera, but I guess in my box I got a couple extra cards. So I got like a action card. Well, they're all action cards. One is creatives and one is Palgers. So we got some action cards to go with it. And then I got 2 little pre-debut packs, which I think are Kickstarter-esque packs or pre-order packs for the first one. I'm not really sure. But yeah, let me get my skizzers. There they are. Hold on. Oh god, the illusion. Hold on. I'm using dish towels to make my cute Christmas background. I was wrapping Christmas gifts very last minute because I went out somehow today to do last minute shopping because I wasn't happy with the gifts I got, or like how many. So it says there is 14 different types plus 28 parallels. So, ooh. So we got the Shisu Michiru. What type of card is this? It's an upgrade card. That's cool. I like the art on this. This one is their Japanime Games official mascot, and also a, let's see, I think it's a QR code to her channel, and then on this page is a QR code for Oshi push info. So that's cute. I like this though. I like the art on this. These ones are different quality than these ones. I wonder if it's because these are like kind of like promo cards. These ones are more matte finish, where these ones are more like a traditional finish. So just kind of interesting. Let's see. And Mixo is always packed, even the AC blaring. Yeah. We're gonna cut up a little bit. Because I don't like cutting. Ooh, we're good. We're good. Ooh, I got Rinku Ashelia, a Persona card. Ooh. You'd have to look up what the list of these are online. I'm not really sure. I'm assuming if it's a parallel, it would say. But those are cute. So those are my little bonus cards I got. Nice, nice. I hate to spoil it for everybody, but I don't really know anything about Phase Connect girls. I know they're very popular and everybody loves their Phase Connect girlies. But I really probably have only seen clips of Pippa and Tenma. But personally, I don't really have a lot of time to watch much streamers in general. So, like, most corpos, I really only know, like, the ones that are, like, really, I guess, like, widespread, if that's a good word to use. The ones that even, like, normie people would know. I guess is to put it nicely. Those are kind of the only ones I tend to know of Morse corpos. Cleo is calm. Yeah, I haven't been watching many corpos. Yeah, there's more drama as always in the corpo space right now too. So there's 28, oh lord, packs in here. So each one has 10. So I think we just grab a handful and do it. So since there's 24, maybe we do it where we'll do, so technically I could do one a bag. So maybe we try to do like 2 a bag or something. I'm not really sure what the order of these. So that way we can still do Lego and like do Lego in a good amount of time. But then also so we can open these. Because like I said, I only have 1 box. So I don't think it's really worth it to do a whole stream just for Oshi Push. Maybe if I'd gotten multiple. Or if these had arrived closer to when I thought they would. I was going to save it to do a whole like V-Card, Oshi Push, V-Royal kind of thing. But that didn't end up happening. So hi Racha. Welcome in, welcome in. Your scrapping glove. This is my, I'm old and I get joint aches. Okay, well this is our first pack. The other thing I like about Oshi Push, I think, is because in my mind it's more like Heart of Crown. Like I feel like this would be easier for me to just start playing, where the rules are a little bit easier to pick up. Where for me, things like the One Piece, Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh TCGs, I think I'd need to spend more dedicated time learning the rules. Where this feels like I could learn the rules and like kind of get going right away. So that's kind of the other reason I like it. But, hold on. I gotta figure out how to hold these. We got controlling the narrative. Ooh. We got sweet combo. We got sweaty gaming. We got, ooh, cute. Spooky Town. Oh, look, Christmas. Yay. Charity event. Whoa, Donoton. Also cute. Look, she got a little reindeer. Ooh, not on the forehead. Big head moment. We got watch along. Ooh, we got eat a spider. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Okay, so it's kind of like Pokemon. Okay. Ooh. So I guess this would be kind of considered maybe like a reverse. And then this, I guess, would be our holo or our rare card. I'm not sure. I think there's rarities on the corner. So this one is called AO and this one is called LB. So if anybody wants to Google Oshi Push for me and see what those are. But this one's cool. Like, I don't know if you could tell too much. The hollow's like on the eyes and stuff. But see, it says LB in the corner. And then this one says AO. So if anybody wants to Google what I guess AK. Hi Prac. Hi. Just let me know, I guess, what the rarities are. Because I can see some of these are like super, which I'm assuming is like uncommon. There's pawn, which I'm assuming is like common. And then there's obviously like probably like rare and like super rares and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll open 2 packs. Oh, these are also different too. In the packs, these are different. These are very different. Like the insert cards are also kind of different. What am I looking up? The rarity ratings and numbering and whatever's for Oshi Push, if you don't mind, because my keyboard is clearly off the desk. So we'll open 2 packs of this, and then we're gonna get into at least, well, I think we'll do 2 packs and then a bag. So it'll only last us like 12 bags, but I feel like all we're gonna get done today is 12 bags. So maybe that's better. Basic, common, and uncommon cards are 2 shiny rares, AO, super rare, light blue, red, brune, ultra rare. Oh, okay. I'm not scalping. I'm just curious, because like every game has like different ones. So I have a, let's see. I have an LB. So this is a super rare, and I have an AO, which is just a rare. Okay, cool. I have no clue what like the pull rates or anything. I would assume like most TCG kind of things. I'm assuming in a box you're guaranteed at least one, like at least probably like 1 super or 1 like maybe super rare or whatever, a box. I'm a neck. I don't have enough neck. We have Desk Slam. How am I doing today? Oh, EPRAC. We're just gonna move on from today. We're just gonna move past today and just have fun building Legos in a second, where I lose my mind at 27 bags. It was just a long day. I've already ranted. I'm not gonna rant again. I try not to. We got Death Slam. Ooh, we got gold farming. We got fundraiser. Another Quimmich fundraiser. Very cute. Trying to see how to hold this because I know the light's reflecting. We got React Meta. This one's cute. We got Cover Song. Oh god, we got Dog Food Regret. Ooh, we got Birthday Special. Oh, okay, we got 2. These reverse ones so far have been Pippa. Chewing on them cables. Ooh, well, there she goes. And we got the band hammer. Oh, okay, so this is actually different. So I think we did technically better in the last box. Or last pack. Oh, I missed a card apparently. My bad. So I think this is better than, or the last one was better, because these are both AO, which is like, oh no, hope the holidays are easier. Hi Trico. These are cool though. I like the hollow on these. I don't know. They feel nice. So we have, yeah, so this is our best card, I guess, so far. Cool. Okay, so I think we'll take a little break from Oshi Push, and I think we're gonna get into our first of 3 books of Lego. I'll put the open pack, I'll put them back in the box, because like I said, I think this is a game I could actually see me playing pretty decently. I actually don't have any sleeves, which I should have got, but that's okay. I'll just put the girls there. Okay. I'm like, so I just I'm tempted to get the app, but okay, here we go. We got reading. We can do some reading to start with. Netflix, One Piece. King of the Pirates. One Piece is a live-action pirate adventure series created in partnership with the original manga publisher Shueisha and produced by Netflix. Based on the most popular manga series in history by Ichiro Oda, who executive produces, it has won the hearts of viewers of all ages. With the entirely enthusiastic Monkey D. Luffy at the helm, the story takes us on an unforgettable journey with the Straw Hat Pirates, driven by friendship, courage, and big dreams. Young Luffy is determined to find the legendary pirate treasure, the One Piece, and to become the king of the pirates. As they join Luffy's adventures along the way, his lovable, not a crew, each reveal their own dreams, unique skills, and sketchy past. Zoro the pirate hunter, oh god, expert cartographer and navigator Nami, Usopp the sniper, and Sanji the cook. Each complex and endearing, Luffy's friends add humor, depth, and a deep-felt camaraderie to the story. One Piece offers a unique take on the pirate genre, featuring quirky characters and beings, exotic lands, and charismatic foes add layers to the lore of this rich fantasy world. With suspenseful plot twists, heart-wrenching revelations, lighthearted imagination, the story reminds us where we can find our own strengths and resilience in the nakama we make along the way. Very kawaii, very kawaii. What, Lego? Oh yes, so this is the Baratie. I've already built the Going Merry months ago. I got this one at the same time. I've been putting it off for months because this set is massive. There's 3 booklets of instructions. There's 27 bags of pieces. And I don't even know if it's all gonna fit on my desk, so I've put it off for a really long time. Let's see, what does this one say? Eat at Baratie Desune. Also, I don't have my headphones in, so if something important happens, just scream in the chat for me, because it's just going to be easier if I don't have my headphones in today. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard the Baratie, the most popular floating fish pirate ship shamed restaurant in the East Blue. Famous and infamous for its upscale dining experiences, fateful battles, and colorful clientele. A place where intrigue and adventure and danger stir below the refined surface, where pirates and pillars of the community alike are lured in by savory aromas and the sounds of sizzling specialties. These wealthy crowds and quick-tempered staff are often overseen by Zeph, a peg-legged pirate with keen instincts and a soft spot beneath his gruff exterior. Okay, good test. I like that test. Good test. Some of the most memorable moments in the One Piece story unfold here and inspire this model. When Luffy dodges his dining bill, Zeph puts him to work as a chore boy in the galley where he meets Sanji, a talented cook who dreams of one day traveling the mythical All Blue. The Marines Vice Admiral Garf and Zeph reminisce about the past and realize it's time for the new generation to rule the seas. Zoro challenges his idol, Mihawk, to a pivotal sword duel, leaving us breathlessly waiting for a resolution. Finally, the inevitable farewell scene between Sanji and Zoro tugs at the heartstrings of fans of all ages. Peruse the oregano-free menu of details on the following pages at your leisure. Because that's a meme that they hate oregano. This fish done invaded indeed have a bar. Oh lord, look at that. This is like a diorama of what we're gonna get, gamers. Pirates and dreamers, villains and miscreants, host your Jolly Rogers and plot your course. It is important to make this model exterior impressive and recognizable. However, we also want to create a beautiful interior with plenty of accessible space and whet your appetites for creative building adventure. Prepare to build sideways with curious element combinations, tapered curves, and crooked angles, bringing all of your Lego pieces together in one fascinating locale. There's a whole lot of shit in here. We're not going to read all these little bullet points, because that's a lot of bullet points to read. Oh, thank God for the brick separator, my friend, my Tomodachi. Here's where it gets fun. We begin the Lego minus twist set. I don't even know what that is. I can't even like look what that is right now because I'm using my phone as my camera. 1 second. Okay, I know Lord of the Rings, but I'm not gonna remember the name of every little thing. What is this one? Is this like the dwarven thing? Or is this, no, it says City of Kings. This is not the dwarf city, no? That looks awful. I would never build that. I don't hate myself that much. In Gondor. Oh, okay, I know now. No, I'm not getting that. Absolutely not. Last Human Castle. I see now. Naruhodone. I think the Lord of the Rings sets are really cool. My issue is like I also don't have space really for more Legos until I move to a place where I can have like dedicated displays. I just don't have space. Like I barely have space for the Legos I have. That's the hard thing. And like, I like Lord of the Rings, but I don't know if I like it enough that I'd want to spend however much money dollars it is for 8,000 pieces. Okay, so I have to hide this in my lap. So you guys won't be seeing this because I don't really have anywhere else for this to go. Unless I get you a man with real estate. I know. Let's see, actually, let me shove these non-hollow girlies back in a sleeve for now. Yeah, I just don't have anywhere to set this up. That's the other reason I don't like this setup. Or I need to get one of those book stands so I could have it like right here. But see, okay, but then I'm gonna ruin these cards. Okay, let's put these cards over here. Hold on. This is why I was like also hesitant to do another hand cam, because it's like such a hassle and a half to get these set up. Okay, as long as they can track me, as long as you guys can see. Do not eat the pieces. One piece is really 1,706 pieces, or 1,376 pieces. I think this one's bigger than that. This one is like, I don't know. You guys Google how much the freaking Baratie is. I don't remember. I don't fucking remember. You guys Google it right now. I can't. Literally, the box I have all of the bags stacked on right now, so I can grab them better. Are you winning? I really don't think so. I'm about to start a 27 bag Lego set. That has 3 pages of instructions, 3 booklets of instructions. So I don't think anybody's winning, really. Hi, Moko. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, Okay, first thing, easiest thing, build a minifig. I can handle that. That I can handle. Okay, there's his hat. There's his head. There's his pants. Oh, he's got one of those neck things to hold his sword, I guess. Oh, he has 2 swords. Oh yeah, he's got the one he fucking beat the shit out of Zora with. The day bugle is only 16 pieces. 3,402. Yeah, so that's why I don't know if we're gonna finish this in one night, especially because, like I said, I was late. So here's a sword, itty bitty, and then he needs his big ass one. There it is. And then he's got one of the neck things. I think to put his sword back on his back when he's not using it. I believe in you. Thanks, Rhino. I don't believe in myself, to be honest, right now. Ooh, cool. They just give him the Indiana Jones hat. It's kind of funny. I like that, though. He's got a big-ass hat because he's a dude with a big-ass personality. Can we get mine higher? This is the fun part, is shoving stuff in their hands. Is his hands upside down? No, those hands are the right way. Come here, you. Watch me struggle for like 20 minutes just to get his little sword in his hand. What? Lego, can we have a talk about how shit does not fit in these minifig hands very well? Not in a bad way. I feel like we can improve on this design slightly. There you go. I don't even know, would this fit on his back like that? You'd have to have it at an angle because of his hat. Ooh, it's kind of sick though. Ooh. He's got his freaking, all his mouse shows hanging out. Ooh, that's cool. I like that minifig. Okay, now we start the hell. Okay, this one. And then a one by something. Can we get much higher? You want me as well. You want me as well. I'm very behind on One Piece. I still have not caught up. I know most of what's happening. I am like halfway-ish, manga-wise, through Egghead. So I'm like that behind. I know they're at Elbaf, or they've probably finished Elbaf at this point. I'm working on it, okay? My schedule's busy. My life's a mess. I don't know what you want of me. They found the One Piece. Luffy just pansgrammed. Yeah. I don't think so. I know that the anime is going on like a hiatus because they have fully caught up to the manga again. So I know that it's on hiatus for at least, I think it's at least 4 to 5 months. So I saw people were like posting like, oh, season 1 of One Piece is finally ending. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Where is this piece? Oh, there it is. Here's one of them. Which I'm glad that they do take breaks. This isn't even the first time the anime has taken breaks. It just stinks because it's too far gone, obviously, for them to adopt the seasonal release method that almost every other shonen show does now. But it's like because they've just been doing the same method since they released. Oh my god, where is this? How am I already struggling to find a piece? It's another one of these. Help. How am I already missing a piece? It's not. Oh my god, it's in the bag. Help. This is bag 1 and there's already pieces stuck in the bag. Oh my god. I did see the whole end of season 1 meme. Yeah. But again, I think it's better instead of them doing what they've had to do a lot, which is like extend the anime and having to like do filler. Not even like real filler, to be honest. Like actual filler episodes, One Piece has done very little of. But as a One Piece fan, I can openly admit, if you look at how much technical filler that they've done based on everything that, like all of the like drawn out episodes and like the poor pacing of stuff, it's pretty much like filler. So you know. Yeah, it's pretty much filler. Okay, we're gonna gamble. I have V-Bridger on. I turned it on. We're gonna see if this makes my internet worse or better. We'll give it a gamble. If I see my internet start to tank, we're gonna turn V-Bridger off again. Okay, ooh, step 7 gamers. Ding 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 ding. This way. Okay, we need a little one of these and a little fucking seat. This is why the Lego people will never have me as a creator, because I have too much of a potty mouth, unfortunately. I'd love to be a Lego creator though. I love building. I love Lego. I love building. I love my brick separators. That is like literally the greatest convention ever made by Lego, is a brick separator. Literally the best thing they've ever made. Literally, they'll never work with me because I'm a potty mouth, guys. I say so many bad words. Why? Like, you wouldn't want, like, somebody that says the amount of bad words I say on, like, a family-friendly product like Lego. I think the original Brick Saber was made by Mega Bloks. Okay, well, a point still is it's the best thing ever, because thank God my fingers and having to, like, chew on pieces to get them off as a child. I have so many pieces that have bite marks of me just trying to separate pieces as a kid. You have a big tote with all your Legos? No. Basically, I really just buy sets. I don't, like, free build too much anymore. Like, I can if there's, like, Legos and stuff, but no. And usually I keep all the boxes, like, in a thing or whatever. It was right a passage to rip Legos apart with your mouth. Yes, yes. Literally what I did as a child. So feral. I don't even know what part we're building right now. We're building something. That's all I know. But no, I don't really free build as much. I don't have like as many freestanding Legos as I probably did when I was younger. Most of my Legos now are just like sets and everything. A feral moose. Oh, I didn't even pick that up. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds right. Like, yeah, I could see a feral moose. That checks out. I have been getting recommended a lot on my reels. The what's his name? Alec, the master builder guy from in Phoenix, I think, right? At least in Arizona. I think Phoenix is where he said. His stuff's pretty cool, like watching him build stuff. I'm like, dang. That's why you master builder, because I would never think to do that with Lego. Yeah, the Lego guy? Yeah. See, I don't have like the type of engineering creative side of the brain that like master Lego builders have. That's why sets are like better for me. So that way I can like still be creative, but have kind of a blueprint to follow. Is he the person that did the Nikkei boss? I don't know actually. His stuff's like definitely family friendly because he works at like a Lego center. So I'm not sure if it's the same guy. He's a white guy if that helps, but I'm assuming, and know it's a bad assumption, but I'm assuming most Lego master builders are probably white guys. That's my assumption, not gonna lie. Is it a good assumption? Probably not, but it's one I have, so. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you, thank you. Because remember too, when like most of the people on the big Lego building competition show, at least the first season, I think I remember like maybe 2 people that weren't white. I think, but even then I could be wrong. I don't think there was many not white people on the Lego building show either. Let's see, we got the snaggletooth, it goes right there. And then a flat one. Oh shit. Hurry, brick separator, save me. Yeah. Did you guys see the Doro snowmaker? If I had a way to get that, and if it snowed where I was, I'd be building so many snow Doros to litter the neighborhood. Sorry, I did something wrong already. That's what happens when you yap in Lego. You fuck up. You fuck up. Supposed to put a tour, then the snaggletooth. Schnorro, yeah, Schnorro. Let's go. There we go. Okay, and then from here, we find AK by the density of the Doros. The more Doros, the closer you're approaching my vicinity. Should acquire it and create an army of snow Doros. Yeah, it's from Ami, so I might have to snag it for myself and deal with the shipping fees. I was hoping now, because I know they don't. Never mind. It's not Ami. It's Animate. I was gonna say now that they have like a US store, but that's the Animate store. I might still order it though, so I can have snow Doros. The other thing you could use it for is I have some of those. They're small scale ones, but you can also use them for making like fun rice shapes, like if you have rice. So I have like a dinosaur one and a snowman one and a couple other ones, and I use them to make fun shaped rice on my plate. They don't hold up very well, but they're kind of funny regardless. I think they're kind of fun. So I could do the same thing with the Doro. I could have rice Doros for my meal. It'd be so nutritious. So nutritious. Okay, hold on. This goes like skirt, like this. Cool. I'm trying to even... this is like the top, I think, because I think we're mostly starting at the top, working down. This is like clearly like gonna be some kind of railing, I feel like. No? So you guys, I could think a little bit. I could think just a little bit sometimes when it comes to Lego. I can like engineer a little bit. Wrong thing. Almost did it again. Yeah, it's Trico. Didn't you see Rhino? He was here. He's been here. He hears Lego and he's like, and he like storms on over. Dye some of the rice pink. No, beautiful piece of art. True. You can dye it with like, what do people usually dye things pink with? Like beet, usually, like beetroot or something, or beets. Rhino said, I can't read. I can't read. I can't read with my ears either, is crazy. Saw Legos and went, yippee! I know, I really don't think we're gonna finish this tonight. I'm gonna try my best to make pretty good progress. I think if I had started on time, I would have had a better chance, because we also obviously spent some time like looking at, obviously we're gonna do like the Oshi push opening and stuff too. So I think if I had been able to start right at like 8, we might have been able to get this closer to getting done, but I don't know. Hold on. There it is. I have to watch AK Lips to know what she's saying. Let me tell you, I think she's an OG COD lobby sometimes. Oh yeah, because like when OBS did an update, I remember I used to have like those captions you could turn on for Twitch. I think the Twitch ones might work still. It might be the YouTube ones that don't. But when OBS did a big update a while ago, it like killed so many plugins, which also included like so many, like included my phone cam plugin too. So I had to like really quickly scramble to get that reinstalled and updated right when I was gonna start stream too. So I was like, ah, fuck. I was like, that sucks, dude. Yes, here. Okay, hold on. Let me read the text. Let me read the chat. Hold on. Been lurking on some of the previous streams. Had to do the honk show me fairly soon after. It's okay, it's okay. I know my hours have gotten like really weird. It is what it is with my work schedule, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna stay nights for the foreseeable future because I make better money dollars on nights, not gonna lie. But I might try to do it where I kind of have closer to my old schedule if I can. We're gonna see. It's just kind of hard, you know. But I would like to go, if I could go back to where I was getting off closer to like 9, that would be probably better. I think for everybody, me included. Cool, nice. Oh god, the candle's falling. No! Hi, hello, welcome. They go on the ground? No, surprise. It's my desk. I just have Christmas, Christmas dish towels down as my backdrop because I thought they were fun and festive. I was gonna do what I did last year. I have like Christmas leggings, but they did not cover nearly enough of the desk. And then I went scrambling and I found these dish towels. I was like, yoinky. So they're kind of like fun and on theme. And then I found those Christmas lights in VTube Studio. And then I have a Christmas blanket on. I was gonna have you guys too, but if I put you guys on, you get like completely enveloped by the blanket. Like you don't even see yourselves at all. So I was like, it's not even worth it at that point. So I said, no thanks. No thanks. No tinks, no tinks. Let's see. This goes on the top set. And then another one. So like catching ya when I can though. Always nice to hang with the Kraufish and munch on them. Yeah! I know, it's the very interesting hours. I think me personally, I'm more used to them now. I know again they're not perfect for everybody, and until the day I can be a full-time anime girl online, they're not going to be perfect for most people. But I try my best to at least be consistent with the days, so at least it helps a little bit. I also know it's the holidays, so people got plans and stuff, so totally get that, totally get that. The fuck you mean? Oh, this end. I was like, that don't fuck. I was like, the circle does not fit in the Kraus hole. It don't work. Yeah, watch whenever you can. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Uh-oh. It sounded like something dropped on something. I don't know what it was. Hopefully it's not important and not gonna make a detriment to my sanity later. Yeah, I think this is the top. I think we're building like the crow's nest part, I think, right now. We also got a puppy. Ooh, puppy. Ooh, what kind of puppy? Can we know? I mean, any puppy's a good puppy, but I want to know. I've seen so many puppies lately. I've been so jealous. There's been so many wiener dogs that have been coming by my work, and I'm like, oh my god. How the fuck? How the fuck? Okay, I hate these. Oh no, this is a dog I want so bad. I love Australian Shepherds. They're so cute. Oh my god, there's a puppy, one of those that came through my work the other day. I was like, oh my god. I am reasonable and smart though. I know I don't have the space or the time for an Australian Shepherd. Because those dudes zoom, huh? They need like space to go explore and like get all their energy out. She's the freaking cutest. Oh my god. Does she have floppy ears or are they both pointing up? I like dogs when they got one on one. When it's one floppy and one up. I think that's very cute. Very asymmetrical. Get the fuck in there. Get the fuck in the peg. God, this is the worst part. I hate those. I hate like these little nubby ones. She got floppy. Oh my god. I hope you give her all the biscuits she wants. No questions asked. Even if she gets fat, we would love her regardless. As a station. Post pictures. Only if you want to, but please do. But only if you want to, but please do. And doink. I think we have a creature channel, do we not? I thought we had one. I could be wrong. Let me look. Creature Nora. We don't, but we have Touch and Grass, which is kind of the same thing. I thought I did. Maybe it's another Discord I'm in that has a like a pet channel. But you put in Touch and Grass. I mean, that's basically what you have to do 24/7 when you get a dog, huh? So much grass to touch. So little time. Bruh, I really don't know what we're building now. Now I'm lost. Now I thought we were building the top, but now I don't know. The the fuck? These are so hard to see. What color is this? This dark brown? Okay. And then that one. I like dogs. That's what to just be your pillow. Oh, that just want to be your pillow? Yeah. Cuddly dogs? Yeah. I think the smart thing is if I ever get to get a pet, I think I'd have to probably get like a cat. Personally, I'd also like to get like a really cool like freshwater tank. Eventually get like saltwater. I'd really like to have like a saltwater fish tank at some point. But I know like freshwater is in theory like easier. Obviously they can have like a lot of other issues, but saltwater is like really more finicky. You have to really pay attention to like the pH level, and like certain fish like have really particular needs and everything. So, oh, those stinky achy fingers, fuck you. That's what you get. You get a fuck you, Christmas, fuck you. That was my coworker there. She goes, meow. Meow. She does like this, and we're like, is it a heart or cat ear? She's like, I don't know. So I think it's cat ear. She goes like, meow. Okay, I'm gonna build this here. I'm not gonna attach this afterwards. I think I'm just gonna lose my mind if I do that. So I'm gonna build it like this. I'm gonna not listen to the Lego gods for 1 minute and do it the way that's gonna be less stressful for my sanity. And watch me get smited by the Lego gods for doing this sacrilegious build. Appreciate the flip off, but heart hands, please. Oh, you need the heart. Oh wait, how do I do this with middle fingers? Fuck you, yes. Cute doll. I know they're very cute doll. They're getting grown out. I try to only do my nails once a month, which is probably not enough, but also it's fucking expensive to go get your nails done. I only started doing it like about 3 or 4 months ago because a coworker was telling me about it. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try. Because usually I don't, I haven't really like had like nails, so I was like, yeah, I probably should wait. Oh, is this Mihawk ship? Oh, bro, we haven't even started the Baratie. This is Mihawk ship. Oh. Makes so much more sense, dude. Yeah, I'll put him sitting on his little thing. Well, there goes a sword. We can just slap it right there. So we built Mihawks. That's why it's coffin shaped. Cute. This is the first thing we built. Well, that can sit over there. Ooh, I don't have a collector for my loose pieces right now. Like the nails a lot, very fast. Thank you! Yeah. So I was gonna make them last all month, and then probably the first week of January I'm gonna go get them redone. My work technically doesn't like fun nails, but I'm pretty good at hiding them, so I think I'm okay. So, I mean, a few of my supervisors have seen my nails and have not said anything, because I don't think they give a fuck, to be honest. Plus, the red is professional-ish. It's just sparkly. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna do our 2 packs of Oshi push and then move on to the next bag. I saw something shiny. We're not gonna talk though. We got my time. We got license for winning. Ooh, cute art. We got hype. Oh god, we got the adpocalypse. Oh no. Ooh, this one's cute too. I like this little sweater. We got peaceful ASMR. Oh god. Hold on. I can't. This is so hard to do one-handed. We got, ooh, Halloween special. Cute. We got sponsorship. Ooh, we got NASA herself. Guys, there's something real sparkly back there. And here is our, I guess, like, reverse kind of spot. Mass stream and, ooh, wow. Whoa, that's so shiny. Whoa. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta figure out how to clip it myself. There we go. Whoa. This is a KIRS. Where was that on the rarity scale for Oshi Push? What is a KIRS? Holy, that's so shiny. It's crazy too because NASA was like, was a creator that I got to reveal a card for too. Whoa. That's so pretty. look right here, guys. Oh no, I don't have sleeves for these nice cards. I'll have to put them off to the side so they don't get hurt. Because I didn't buy any more sleeves. Which I'm going to have to if we do the One Piece. For a moment I thought it was, I literally was about to say, but I think it's maybe more like Crisis is maybe my guess for what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna put the really nice ones off to the side. These hollows are really nice too, so I'll put them off to the side so they're like safe. But it is interesting that those like promo-y cards are like a matte finish. It kind of stinks because I kind of wish all the rest of the cards were like a matte finish. But I guess if most people put them in the sleeves, you're not gonna really feel it. So, okay, so let's open another one. So I don't know if that was like our like big special card of the whole pack. I don't know. Okay, we got Suck on Copium. We got Karaoke Night. We got From Our Hearts, very cute. We got Rage Game. We got Batsu Bracket. We got Diss Track. We got Let 'Em Cook. We got Pippin. Pippa. Oh, we got another. We have so many hollow Pippas. We got Pee 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 Pee. And then, oh, another NASA one. We got Stargazing. I really like the hollow on these. I know it's hard to see with the ring light. But I really like the rainbowy of the hollow. It's really pretty. Cool. So yeah, I guess so every pack you're guaranteed 2 hollow things. Most of them are probably gonna be the lower rare hollow. Merry Christmas, Santa Kraus. Hi shop, welcome in, welcome in. Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. That's a Sailor Moon reference if anybody got that. Yeah. Okay, on to bag 2. A much larger bag already. Mihawk's probably gonna have to go off in the corner because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna need all of this desk space I can. I think I'm just gonna collect the bags on the floor in case I miss another piece so it's easier for me to look again. Oh, they have his hair sculpted onto his hat. Interesting. Ah, my head hurts. I got my hair up. I'm about to take it down. Ugh. I'm gonna do like wrapping after stream. I should have done it before stream, but I just like was so tired and scrambling. Okay, this is the real first bag of the Baratie. Okay, first thing, Luffy. We can do that. We're gonna put a happy face on Luffy. We're gonna put him on a little happy expression. There's a happy and there's a grrr, but we're gonna put a happy, I think, because he's usually a pretty happy guy. They put his hair on. Come on, nice. Nails look great. Thanks. And there's Luffy. He looks very yellow. It's because I'm using like a warm light. And they don't normally look this yellow. Should I do a different color light? Because maybe that's like making everything. It makes me look more tan though. Let's see. This is like a white light, so maybe that's better. Yeah, that's like more like normal. Okay, we'll keep the white light on. I like the other one because it's like a warm light, but we'll do this. Let's see. Move. Tree. And you guys see there's more drama as always in the VTuber space. I don't even know if I really want to talk about the current one because people are getting like super heated about it. It's very interesting. It's well, I guess I'll talk about it anyway because like why would I be like, oh, I don't know if I should talk about it. I mean, I don't know the full story, so I've like seen bits and pieces, so obviously I want to like go back and like find out everything that's actually happening with it. But TLDR, so there's First Stage Production, which is another VTuber corp. They're actually a pretty good sizable English. I don't know if they're only males, but I know their EN male branch is very popular. Like some of the people in the male branch have like 40, 50, 60k plus followers on Twitter. So like pretty good for male VTuber standards especially, right? So I guess there's one person said that this was something that you would be expected to fly and travel for. So people like knew when they were applying. Because obviously with like most of these big VTuber companies, they typically have people need to fly in for whether it's like doing song covers for 3D modeling, like whatever it is. So I guess this creator had canceled on the company a bunch, like not flying out last minute. Oh, did it die? Oh shit. Okay, well let me see if I can recap. How can I recap fast? Basically this dude joined this company and other people are saying during the interview process it was known information that they were expected to be able to fly out to Japan at certain points to complete stuff for the company. Whether it was like doing song covers, whether it was doing 3D video stuff, whatever it was, like it was known during the interview and hiring process that this would be a thing. And so I guess this creator supposedly, I mean, I think honestly he probably did, but he canceled a lot on the company, like very last minute, about like flying out to Japan. I would assume the company was paying in part, at least, for these flights, because they're requiring you to go to their country for this filming of whatever it was. And I guess there's a bunch of other stuff where he was leaking like NDA stuff and all sorts of other stuff. So the company let him go, and half of VTuber Twitter is like pissed off that this person got let go, which I obviously understand if you really like a creator. It sucks that they are let go, and like that version of them is like never going to be a thing again. Like they're never going to be you know, that character again. But then other people are making comments which I don't think are very helpful. I do think they have some weight to them that are like, you know, have none of you people in this VTuber space like ever had like a real job before? If you like didn't do what was required of you and you kept canceling last minute without proper like reason or notification, like, you know, how many companies would just let you go without like any notice, basically, that kind of stuff, right? So VTuber Twitter is kind of on fire because some people are on his side, some aren't. Okay, I think I should turn off VBridger again. Goodbye, VBridger, just to be safe. Oh, IHP-kun. I wish I had time today to do the hard reset of the internet. I thought about doing it right before stream, and I probably should have, but again, I was like so stressed out trying to even get to stream today that I didn't, so I probably should have. That's on me. I'm gonna keep building, I think. We're just gonna fucking live with this piece of shit internet, I guess. Okay, how the fuck? Hold on. Okay, and then like that, and then this, and then some of this, some of that, some of this. Yeah, so I just turned off VBridger. It's gonna help a little bit because VBridger does need internet too. So it'll help, at least, I think, in theory, at least a little bit, to balance out the fact that the internet is being like really bad right now. Maybe it won't, but I'm kind of hoping it does. Oh, this is one. Let's see, is YouTube still alive or nah? Or nah, dude? I'm gonna pop out the YouTube chat and just have that off to the side right away. You guys are back. Okay, I think we're kind of back. Maybe. Kinda. Okay, cool. I turned off VBridger to kind of have less of a strain on the internet, which is like stupid, but whatever. I think I need to also just get, in general, a better setup for hand cams, because the current thing I use uses my phone, and that needs Wi-Fi connection, so that's like also putting a strain on it, you know? So yeah, I think I need to get like a little tripod. I have a tripod, but like one for a camera or something, like a little camera I can like plug right into my computer. But I should have done the factory reset of my router today. I ran out of time with all my last minute scrambling, and like I was already stressed out before stream, and I didn't want to like do it, fuck it up, and then have to like cancel stream. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I'm hardwired in, so it is what it is. But again, the weather's fine. I can look at the router, and he's got like two of his 3 bars, which is usually what I get most of the time. I don't usually get all 3. It's very rare that I get like all 3. So we're just gonna keep building. Maybe it was also the curse of talking about the drama, so maybe I won't talk about the drama anymore. Stop. There you go. This is a little flimsy right now, but we're gonna make that work. Nice. Okay, next we need to... I kind of push these pieces up so I can see them a little more now. So we need these 2 white ones. We need to put this 3er here. And then the 2 fur here. And then this goes right here. And then 2 of these dudes. I think this is the entrance. At first for a second I thought we were building like the fish head, but I think we're building the entrance right now. Let's see. Are you going to go snowboarding in the mountains or stay in a wood cabin with friends, fire and hot cocoa? Is this like a would I rather kind of question? I like snowboarding. I have my own snowboard and bindings and everything. I just haven't been snowboarding in like a really long time. Part of it is because my wrist fatigue, like when you fall, you have to brace yourself. So I was getting like really bad wrist fatigue. Like my wrist was like aching when I would go boarding a lot. So I took a break because of that. And I haven't really lived anywhere with snow in a minute. So it's been a while since I've been boarding, but I do have fun snowboarding. I hated skiing. I tried skiing and skiing is like super not fun. At least for me. I know for other people it's more fun, but I really didn't like skiing at all. I did. It was pretty boring, not gonna lie. I don't like the shoes. The shoes don't feel good either with skiing. They're like, there's 2 different types of shoes for skiing and snowboarding. The snowboarding ones kind of feel just more like big snowshoes, whereas the skiing ones are a lot more like pointed and narrow. And I did not like the feel of those, to be honest. So that's part of the reason I don't like skiing either, is I don't like the shoes. But yeah, and like I don't know, it's also hard because the places I snowboard before I took a break were definitely more like ski mountains or like ski oh god, what's the word I'm looking for, like more designed for skiing, because with skiing you need like way more like compacted snow, where with snowboarding you want way more powdery snow. And so I think because they were definitely more set up for skiing, that's part of the reason it would hurt so much when I would fall, is because the snow was way more compacted. Because skiers need to go like whoosh, and snowboarders gonna need to go like, you know, kind of vibe. So it's not super fun to snowboard on a ski mountain. Yeah, like a ski resort. They're just like, they're designed to be way harder and more compact for the skiers, which is like fine. It just is kind of annoying. I think this needs to go like right. How did I get this other one? Like that? Yeah, like that. Ow, ow, ow. And then this goes here, and this goes right here. Not really. Well, I mean, some parts can be like really icy, but it's just a lot harder because it's more compacted in, where most of the time with snowboarding specifically, it's better to be on powder or really light and fluffy snow. So when you fall on that, it's not as harsh because, I mean, it's like, it's not condensed. Where again, with like skiing and like ski resorts, it's a lot more condensed, the snow, and so that's why it's a lot more firm when you land on it. And where I used to live, it was mostly like ski places, so that's part of the reason I think my wrist fatigue got really bad when snowboarding too, is because every time you go to brace your impact when you fall, it was just like really firm and really hard ground. Because again, it's made for skiers, not for snowboarders, because they're fucking rude and shit like that. Let's see. Okay, cool. We're getting like a lot of this little base thing done. I think we're almost done with this bag too. Nice. It only took us like an hour to get into our first bag. Let's see. So this goes here. And this goes... I have no clue where this is gonna go when I'm done. Also, I don't have any space for this, so it's probably gonna have to sit on my floor for a while until I get some space for it. Because didn't think that far ahead. That was one of the other reasons I wasn't like in a rush to build this set, is because I really did not have space for this. So yeah, I have my extra desk, so I might just have to put it on my extra desk for now as well, which is fine, but it's like kind of annoying because that's where my laptop is, and I use that for not as much, but I use it like if I need to record anything, I will use my laptop, so because then I can take that into my closet because that's like way more soundproofed. So I need the laptop like at least kind of close by so I can use it for that. Let's see. Oh, Oh god, they're so flimsy, these pieces. God. Flimsy pieces stress me out. Okay, and then we get to put some little water accents around. Very fun. Very cool. And then, oh no, come on, dude. I'm just gonna keep going like I normally do because there's literally nothing I can do about it, and if I just keep stopping every two I really should have done that factory reset today. Like I said, I was gonna do it before I stream, but I didn't want to do it because I was worried. Hold on, my phone buzzed. Hold on. Like I said, this is the other reason I need to get a better setup, because if the phone using that is like putting a strain on the internet, I'd rather not do this. I technically have my old webcam. I just don't know. I was trying to figure out how I could get it connected to the current like tripod I have, so I don't have to buy a new one. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how I could use that maybe for hand cams, but I don't know. Okay, we got original song. We got confessional stream. We got continued gameplay. We got sweet combo. We got sweaty gaming. We got Hakushika Iori. We got thriller story reading. We got Shisu Michiru. Ooh, I'll crash you. And then we got Dragon These Nuts. Nice, nice. 2 more hollows for the collection. Are you guys still there? Are you guys still alive? I hope you guys are still alive. Like I said, there's not really much I can do about it. I get equally as annoyed as I'm sure you guys do about the frickin' the issues. Yeah, we are. No, I'm still here. Dings, guys. Dings, guys. YouTube gang winning. Yeah, I just don't understand. I think it's literally because YouTube has a built-in delay. Even if you pick like the top streaming thing for YouTube. I think that's the only reason YouTube stays connected. Anytime I do this. Oh, it's just the bonus card at the end. Okay. We have Hype. We have Spooky Town. We got Adpocalypse. We got Uta Tana Nasa. We have Hakushu Iori. We got Fujikura Yuraka. We got Puzzle Hand Cam. We got Mama Cameo. Oh god, she's coming in. We got Clip Out of Context. And we got Masterpiece. A little creature Dora. Cute, cute. Yeah, YouTube, even if you pick the fastest streaming mode, it still specifically says that it can be a 10 to 20 second delay that's like just naturally built into YouTube streaming. And because YouTube also doesn't like prioritize streaming, right? So they're not gonna make it any better. But yeah, on YouTube, no matter what, it's a minimum of like a 10 to 20 second delay no matter what. I have mine on YouTube set to medium. And even then on medium, it's still, I think it could say up to like a 30 to 45 second delay potentially. But on the fast end, I think it's 20 seconds. So because YouTube has that built-in delay, when I get disconnected, YouTube is still just typically catching up to where we are in stream. So it's kind of like not a bad thing in a weird way that YouTube has like a delay, because then YouTube stays connected better. Okay, we're on back 3. I was trying to think, but again, I ran out of time. how to do like a counter that you guys could like up for me because my hands are full. To be like, oh, bag 2 of 3 or 3 of 3 or whatever. But I think we're fine. Let's see, that piece goes right here. Poor YouTube. Honestly, it's not that bad. I feel like even though it says like it can be so much of a delay on YouTube, I feel like chatters don't notice as much, and I feel like I don't notice as much. I think when I have the lowest setting, like when I did restream, that automatically goes to like the longest delay on YouTube, and there's no way to change it as far as I could find out. I think then people noticed a lot more, but I think before otherwise, like now people I don't think notice too much. I think like if you're watching on both, like I have Rhino and Jesus usually watch on both sides to help them on stuff. Then I think they can notice the delay, but I want to say the average person is like not gonna notice the delay. Am I cooking? Hold on. I feel like, hold on. Instead of a delay, we just do AK reverb. AK. Yeah, okay. This is supposed to be over like this. Okay, we building. This bag's not too many pieces. It's not a whole lot. Let's see, that goes like that. That goes like that. This one, is this the same or the darker? I think this is darker. Yeah, the delay is really not that bad anymore. Like I said, it helps because then YouTube basically feels like it's uninterrupted when we do have disconnections happen, where obviously on Twitch it's like way more noticeable. I really wish Twitch too would let you make like a custom like little video thing that you could put on if your stream gets disconnected, because there are people that do commissions of like the funny like disconnection screen. But then I'm like, well, what do you put there? Like, when can you actually use it? I guess you could post it on your socials or use it as like a BRB, like having tech issues. But as far as I can tell, there's no way to do any kind of like custom, like, you know, the guy with his head in his hands screen. I don't think there's any way to do a custom one of those as far as I can tell. Could be wrong, but as far as I know, you can't change that. Because then they'd actually have to have people review that because that's like more integrated into Twitch. So I don't think they'd want, like, they don't, obviously they already don't have like actual people reviewing anything most of the time. So they probably really don't want to deal with having to potentially have people to review stuff. So that's probably why they don't want it either. Yeah, as far as I know, there's no way to change it. It would be nice, you know. Maybe if like you were at least for like partner, you could maybe do that as like one of the other perks of being a partnered streamer is like, okay, like, once you're partnered, typically I think you technically have a better chance of getting a hold of somebody on Twitch. So that would be kind of nice if like, oh, you hit partner, one of your perks is you could, you know, change this thing or whatever. I don't know how many people would actually use it, but that'd be kind of a fun little, another like plus of being able to be a partnered streamer, you know. Oh, there you go. Okay, so this goes here. This goes there. And that goes up there. Nice. Oh, is it the fish mouth? Oh, I think we're making the fish. I thought this was the entrance. Now I think we're making the fish mouth. Mouth? Yeah, I think we're making the fish mouth. Ah, that would make sense. Yeah, I think we're making the fish, dudes. The fish, let's go. Big gaping fish mouth. Like, so that goes here. And then that one goes here. And then this one, hold on, I gotta think about this. Goes right here. Same thing with this other one. It's like a little crowded, so I gotta make sure I put these in the right spot. There, and then here. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, it'd be a cool perk. Again, I don't know how many people would like actually use it, but I think it'd be a fun little extra bonus perk of being a partner streamer. Yoink. Because obviously there are like perks and everything to being a partner streamer already over even just being an affiliate. But I think like a little bit of extra stuff here and there wouldn't be like the worst thing ever. And again, it'd make it like more like customized, more personal for them, the streamer and their viewers, to have like something kind of fun like that they could see on the channel. That goes there. There we go. I'm like, huh? Let's see. A little too reflective, these Legos. Okay, let's cover those up. Okay, let's see. That goes like this. And then, wow. Says I gotta do this 3 times, it says. It says times 3 gamers. I already fucked it up on this one. No, I didn't. Oh, no, we're good. Whew. I thought I did. I was like, fuck, I already gotta redo stuff. Also, okay, Ryan, be safe on your journeys, wherever you're going. Super not fun. So I am definitely gonna have to do a, like a full hard reset of my router. Either tonight or tomorrow, because this is just kind of crazy. Let's try to at least get to midnight, and then we'll see. Okay, more packs. More cards. Okay, we got Gorilla Stream. We got Encore Performance. We got Pippa. We got Requested Strong Stream. We got Royalty Song. We got Puzzle Hand Cam. We got Mama Cameo. We got Uruka. We got Puzzling Puzzle. And we got Fate, a Holy Deep Dive. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's rage inducing. Yeah, for me, and then I know for you guys, it's really like super distracting and super like irritating as well, because it just takes you out of the experience of the stream too. But hi Jack, welcome in, welcome in. Whenever I see this kind of streams, I always gravitate to the nails. That's why I have nice nails. So you guys can't make fun of my bad nails. Okay, here's our second pack, because we're doing 2 packs every bag until we're out. I think, like I said, I'm gonna try to get to midnight tonight, and then we'll see. But like I said, that's 3 times in a week where my internet's done like the hard, like full stop, little internet not connected thing. It's super annoying. We got NASA. We got Embrace Scuff, literally me right now. We got Origins Video. We got Yori. We got Michiru. We got Meneha Club. Ooh, very cute. We got Rinko. Microphone update. We got Brother Lover. Ooh, this one's cool. And we got Sus Gameplay. Cool. So far, I don't think I've gotten a double of any of the hollows yet, which is really cool. It just sucks because, like, I mean, I feel like I do everything I can to make the internet stable for stream. Like, I restarted well enough. Obviously, we did that whole big BIOS update thing to try and make it more stable. I bought a brand new Ethernet cord like months ago, but still, it was like a brand new one. So, because to make sure it wasn't like my Ethernet cord was just bad and outdated. Like, I don't know. I think the only other thing I could do, like I said, is I'm gonna do the like factory hard reset either later tonight or tomorrow, and then I can buy the little like PC attachment thing that Rhino mentioned a while ago that's supposed to maybe help a little bit more with like the internet being stable. And then if like none of that works, there's really nothing else I can do at that point. It's just the really hard part, because that's like kind of all the options, because there's really no more internet people in my area, because just the way that they have it set up, there's really no more options. So yeah, it's kind of like I gotta find a way to just make it work if I can. I just don't know what else to do at this point. It's just so frustrating. Like, my router shows full connection, so I just don't understand why it's getting disconnected either. Because it shows that it's fully connected on my end, so like I don't know. Where the fuck does this go? So like this. And like this. Oh, did somebody else join the chat? I can't even see if somebody else joined. I see Sir Nick. Are you gonna Bob Ross paint for us, AK? Did I miss that? No, you just missed my internet still being a piece of shit, no matter what I do. That's what you missed. I'm just saying how I'm gonna have to do. Hi Penguin, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna have to do the hard reset tomorrow or later tonight after stream. I really should have done it before stream, but I was already rushing to get on stream. And if I like was rushing and it was like gonna be another like 30 minutes, it was kind of like, well, at that point I was just gonna have to cancel, which I've already canceled this one like stream I don't know how many times already. So I was like, I really don't want to cancel again. So yeah, I don't. Literally every single stream, 30 minutes before stream, I unplug my internet, let it set for 15 seconds, plug it back in, and let it do a full setup before I touch anything on my computer. I do that every single stream. There's just nothing I can do. It is unfortunately what I have to live with. And if a hard reset doesn't fix it, then I'm just kind of like SOL. I'm thinking it will fix it temporarily. I think it will help a little bit with the quality getting better if I do like a hard reset, but I don't think it's gonna be like very good, no. Oh, this isn't a sticker. Okay. It's an actual piece. I was like looking for the sticker. Ah, here you go. I got the Luffy one. Is it constantly going to shit all the time? Would a different stream time help? No, I mean I don't know what other time I could do because Monday and Tuesdays are like the days I can do earlier streams for people and be able to stream longer. Like there's really no other option, because if like let's say I started instead at like I don't know, like let's say instead I started at noon on a Monday, wouldn't really help anybody honestly, because most people wouldn't be able to come if I started streaming at noons on Monday, because most people have like work. So for the majority of people this time works because you should be home from work or getting home from work soon, so you don't have to worry about like missing stream because you're at work. And also I don't want to be streaming like at such weird hours. I like streaming later in the day on my days off so I can go do stuff, like go do my errands, because I have 2 days off that are weekdays. So I use them to go do all the running around I need to do during the week, because I don't have time the rest of the week, because I'm at work and I don't want to really have to get up too much earlier before I do for work to go run errands and then be like scrambling to get to work that day, you know? So it's just, there's really nothing else I can do. You know, I will say on Mondays it can be a little worse because I think I'm streaming when it gets a little closer to peak hours for most people. So I know like that is something I gotta deal with, unfortunately, no matter what. Ooh, is this one supposed to be further away? Oh, it is. So Mondays is kind of, I think, no matter what. But I think, again, I will try to do a hard reset and... Oh, shit, there was a piece. I did. Hold on. And my guess is the hard reset would help it be more stable for maybe like a month or two. And then I probably just have to keep redoing hard resets. Because like I feel like even if I called the phone people, or not the phone people, the internet people out here, there's not like really anything they would do. I think they would look at it and be like, well, you got internet kinda. And I'd be like, well, not really, kinda. So, you know, there's not much else I can do. I will try the hard reset, and we're just gonna hope that that makes it at least a little more stable for a little while, because I can't. So here it is again. I really want to just make it to midnight. We're gonna make it to midnight, and wherever we are in the build is where we're gonna end it. Yeah, we're just gonna make it to midnight, and we're just gonna stop there, and we'll pick up another day. So I don't really think I have the patience to keep thinking about it and trying to figure it out tonight, so you guys get an hour and a half more, and that's it. That's like literally it. But it's bad because like it's so disruptive for new viewers, and I think it genuinely like tanks my viewership because my internet is so inconsistent. And like already my average like viewers did go down, right, because I had to switch to new times, and that's fine and that's understandable. But that like also made it harder for me to start working on my partner journey, and you know, like This one's like not really good. The way they changed like the partner thing. Now I can't even like see, but like for a while I was getting close to like 20 to 25 average viewers. So I was like starting to creep up and everything, which was really nice. And then all of this just started happening with the internet, and like obviously I changed my schedule, and again that's like just how it is. And then now like my viewership is like tanking literally just because my streams cannot stay connected, even though I started to get more members of the community that can make these like really weird hours. But if my streams can't stay connected, why would you stay around and watch a stream that is constantly disconnecting and constantly buffering versus going to like literally anybody else on this platform that probably has halfway decent internet that can stay connected the whole stream, you know? Like, why would you like sit and suffer? Like, I appreciate it. I'm not saying leave. I'm just saying like, me, if I was watching a streamer and they constantly were like disconnecting and having internet issues like the entire, even just like a 2.5, 3 hour segment of a stream, I would go find somebody else to watch or go watch something else. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that's what's gonna happen if I keep having all of these issues, you know? People are gonna go watch something else because they'd rather watch something consistent than something inconsistent. So it just really sucks. I get really frustrated clearly with it, and then it kind of brings down my mood for a good portion of the stream because I'm like just frustrated with something I can't really control. But it's just frustrating because I can't control it and I can't fix it. And like, again, this factory reset might help a little bit, but I don't think it's a permanent fix. I think it's like a really temporary fix to the problem. Feel bad for you because you're the one suffering and feeling frustrated. Like, yeah, and just again, I feel like, and I feel bad for you guys because I don't think it's enjoyable either to sit here and watch somebody's like screen just like buffering for half the stream. Like, it's like, I get annoyed with it. I would get annoyed with it if I was a viewer, and I would just like move on and go find somebody else that's gonna have like stable internet. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even asking for like the best internet ever. People are always like, oh wow, like when I'm like, oh, I just want like 100 upload or whatever I need, they're like, oh wow, that's a lot. I'm like, it's really not, because there's some streamers that they have like literally 2,000 upload. I'm not even gonna be that greedy to ask for 2,000. I just want like 100 like stable all the time. Like, that's really not that much compared to like the average streamer. It's very, very minimum. Like, very, very minuscule amount that I'm looking for compared to like the average streamer. Let's see. I think like, was it like Bon posted their internet once, and they have like 1,500 or something upload consistently, and even they were like, it's not enough. And I'm like, how was 1,500 not enough? Yeah. Like, I wish I was even close to that. Even like a fraction of the 1,500 I would be happy with. Okay, this is like right in the crack. Okay, hold on. No. You can't be nice to me, Rhino. You have good internet. Give me your freaking internet. You don't even use it. You don't even stream a Rhino. Give me your freaking internet. 1,500 is a lot. It is a lot. That's what I'm saying. But again, I just want like 100. I'm not even asking for a lot, dude. I'm asking for like 100 consistent, and that's it. Most days I'm lucky if I hit like 20 consistent. If I had a wish, I wish for everybody to have good internet. I just don't do streaming account or anything. Yeah, exactly. I know, right? You don't do nothing. Yeah. Kraufish are here for your deep sea stinker. Like, I appreciate you guys sticking around. I do. It just frustrates me, obviously, to like no end that no matter what I do, I think I'm again just screwed until I'm able to move somewhere that maybe has better internet. But like, how much a month am I gonna have to pay for that if I'm already paying this much a month? I'm already paying, like, my initial internet was like 90 a month for like capped internet. And if I went over the cap twice, it would jump up to like 140 bucks a month. It's crazy, dude. You have the tech, people can have more, don't want more, and they use up everything. I mean, I guess, Raven, I see that point. But I just want a little bit. I'm like, again, I'm not being selfish. I just want like 100 constant upload. Like, enough that I can simul stream here, simul stream on YouTube, Maybe try streaming on Twitch too, or not Twitch, on Twitter too. Might be kind of fun to just try. I can't even experiment with that though because of how like sketchy my internet is. Like I could barely like multi-stream because of how sketchy my internet is. It's like so stupid. Okay, it's in the crack again. Okay, this goes here. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's just again, and I feel bad because I feel like half of my streams I'm just like nagging and complaining and like moaning and groaning about how like shitty my internet is. But it sucks because like I don't know, it's always on my mind because again, like it just happens at the worst times when we're streaming, and there's just again nothing I can freaking do about it, and it just stinks major stinky butthole, and I hate it here. And I better win the Powerball because I bought like 4 Powerball tickets, so I better win so I can pay for better internet with my Powerball winnings. That's all I'm on. I just want to get like 100 uploads, please, Powerball gods. Get me win just for 100 upload. If I won, I could buy the Doro snowball maker without worry. Please, internet. Hey, is this supposed to have a gap? This ain't supposed to have a gap, I don't think. I don't think they're supposed to have a gap. Hold on. How do these like have a gap? You should not have a gap. Why do these have a gap? Like that should be flush. Like this should be level. Why is it not level? I mean, that's all the right pieces. It makes it look like that's gonna be flush. Like I don't think it's supposed to have a gap there. Let me look at one of the other books to see if I can look at it. No, it's supposed to be flush, so why is it not flush? Oh, did I miss a piece on both sides? Really? I guess I must have. So this is supposed to be here. I think I missed a piece on both sides. Oh, okay. Probably because I was busy stressing about my internet. Yeah, there we go. This is supposed to be flush against this. And then I bet you I did the same thing on this side. I need to... Where's my brick separator? Come here, you. I don't want to launch this across my room, so I'm trying to... Come here, you fucker. Another reason Lego can't hire me. I'm a potty mouth. There's too many evidence moments of me having a bad mouth that Lego's like, we don't want to risk it for her. Be like, you know what, valid, Lego. That goes there. That goes there. Skirt. The brick separator is this little tool that Lego started including in like all of their big sets, and that's my favorite thing ever. So you don't have to use your teeth to tear the pieces apart anymore. No, so it's like no more teeth. Now it's like adult, being an adult about your Legos. Especially with how fucking expensive Legos are. I'd rather not use my teeth on my Lego sets. No thanks, no thanks. I need 2 of these posts for lights. Yoink. And I also know technically the thumbnail for stream today was like the delinquent AK, but I thought the pajamas were cozier, so that's what we're going with. I put this on the wrong one. So that's what we went with instead, was the jammies to be cozy, as I'm losing my mind. you guys finish all your Christmas shopping? I had to go out last minute because I hate myself, I guess. It was, it actually wasn't awful. Parking always is awful, but actually there wasn't as many people like last minute Christmas shopping as I thought there was gonna be. It was like pretty minimal. It was pretty chill. I didn't realize it was Christmas this week until it was any time. Didn't do any shopping. No shopping? Not even for yourself? Just crazy. I know, like it was like, it went by so fast, like to get to Christmas. Like it was the start of December and then I blinked and Christmas is 2 days away. So that's part of the reason I had to go last minute shopping, because I had a couple things for people, but like not enough. So I was like, I need to go finish getting stuff so I have like proper gifts to give and not just like barely any stocking stuffers, you know? So that's why I ventured out. It was scary. To be honest, it wasn't awful. TJ Maxx was not bad actually. I mean, it was busy, but it wasn't awful, which I was kind of surprised about. Lots of people stealing in there though. That's always fun. Yeah. Like literally walking past a lady as she's shoving stuff in her jacket pocket, not even being like subtle enough about it. And I'm like, I'm just gonna go to another aisle because I don't want to be associated with this lady. Like, you know, it wasn't even essentials. I'm not saying theft is great, but if you're, you know, if you need food to feed your family, I might look the other way. But when you're literally stuffing like makeup palettes into your pockets, I don't think I have a lot of empathy for you if you're choosing to steal makeup products instead of things that you actually need to potentially survive. That's my hot take for today. My hot take. Thank you for the hot bash. A little spicy, but you know, sometimes we get a little spicy. That's why they all, oh, I know. Well, like TJ Maxx locks up some of their stuff now, which is kind of funny, but not most of their stuff. But yeah, like I went to Target, I don't know, months ago for the first time, and I don't know how long. And oops, I guess this is supposed to go here. And I was shocked at like how much, oh no, I had it right, of Target, oh fuck, now it's just locked up. Like even if you go to the toy section, like the Legos, it doesn't even make sense what they have locked up though, because they'll have like a $50 Lego set just out for anybody to grab, but then they'll have like a $20 Lego set locked up. And so I remember when we went months ago, I had to sit and I hit the call button and I was waiting for like 20 minutes for somebody to show up to come and like get the cabinet. I think I went to a different department and hit their button and was like, hey, I hate to be that person, but I needed help over here and I've been waiting 20 minutes. Which again, like I know the employees are probably pissed off as well too, having to, you know, always be on call to go unlock stuff. But you know, it's just unfortunately that's how it is because everybody wants to fucking steal everything. Like it's crazy. Hold on. Get on there. Get. Oh god, my nemesis connected Lego bricks. Oh, come on. No, I broke part of it. No, I broke another part of it. No. Okay, we can rebuild. It's fine. We can rebuild. Okay, cool. Cool. We got a little side piece here. People stealing things is wild. They steal the cheaper items but leave the most expensive one. Yeah, that's like, again, I didn't, and like, if the lady was stealing even stuff that was like, maybe, I don't know, like acne treatment stuff, I could maybe, I guess, kind of see it. Like if you're like really having like a bad time with your acne or whatever. But again, I don't understand why we're stealing like makeup palettes of anything. I'm putting a window sticker on. I saw a technique where somebody used a brick separator to like hold the sticker in place. I'm gonna try that. Hold on. Oh my god, this is so good. Hold on, hold on. Wait, that's such a nice technique. I'm gonna do that all the time now. Nice. Yippee! It's our first sticker too. It's really bad. Honestly, at this point, I go to a market and a lot of stuff is locked up. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's their plan or their hope is everybody just switches to like online shopping and stuff. Because then they can like have the stores open less hours and have them staff less. But, you know, I also like to go browse in the stores. I don't want to buy everything online. I really don't. And there's some stuff I hate buying online. Like, I hate buying, like, shoes. And I hate buying, like, clothes online. Those are things I hate buying online. Because it's so hard to tell if it's actually going to fit or not. When you go into a store, it's easier to tell because you can just try it on. And shoes can be so uncomfortable, you know? Like, I got really lucky with my work shoes that I bought because those were freaking mad comfy. I got super lucky, but most of the time, you're not gonna get that lucky that the shoes you order online actually are comfy. I like leaving the house, true. Some places won't let you try on anymore. Yeah, I've seen that. Like, they have, like, their fitting rooms are, like, permanently closed. I think, again, because so many people were fucking stealing shit. So I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, look, I put a little door. Nice, cute. Okay, I think that's the end of this bag. Okay, bag 5. Here's all my extras. I'll put them in my extra dish I got off to the side. Well, there's an extra on the floor now. I do, and I hate the process of having to like you buy the clothes and then you have to return them and then you have to wait like literal weeks for them to like get there and then you get your money back. It's like so much of a hassle. It's so fucking annoying. It won't let you return tried on clothes. Yeah, some online places won't. It's so stupid. We got whoa. And we got this is our first platform. This is Heartbreaker Hotline. Ooh. We haven't had a platform yet. We got Peaceful ASMR, Confessional Stream, Succumb to Cringe. We got Tenma Mame. We got Closed Beta. Oh, another platform. Nice. It's Bobby. And then we got this one's cool. Killer Hands. And then we got Scary Story Writing. Well, those are fun back to back. And this one's one of those TCGs I think it's better to have a lot of the extra cards because then you can play with a lot more people and like do a lot more because you kind of need platforms to do stuff and I haven't gotten a platform yet, so that's nice. We have 2 platforms too. We got Apocalypse. We got Michedu. We got Original Song. We got Udu Gubba. We got Big Head. We got Cover Song. We got Let 'Em Cook. We got Level 2 Naked Club. What the? And we got wait, was that a hollow one? Oh no. Oh, but this one looks nice. Ooh, fancy. We got the Secret Agent Igori. Oh, that wasn't okay. Hold on, this is hollow. Oh, this one's hard to tell it's hollow actually. The level 2 Naked one, it's kind of hard to see the hollow on that one because of how bad the background is, like how dark it is. But we got this one now too. Ooh, that's our second LB. Nice. So far I don't think we've doubled up on any of the like the hollow ones, which is nice. So I missed a card. That's okay. Some places they track of how much people steal, so they might be trying to avoid having the store take action. Yeah, and wasn't it some states were having like stupid high limits you were allowed to steal before you got in trouble or something like that? That was something I thought some states were doing. Let's see. Okay, so these are our nicest cards we've gotten. This is the nicest one we've gotten. And then... yes, I'm gonna look through our hollow cards, see what we gotten. Was it California? Crackalifornia is crazy. It was Cali? Oh, was it 1200? I thought it was 600. That's even worse. But I don't think we've gotten a dupe of any of our hollows. As far as I can tell. Which is nice. We haven't gotten any dupe hollows just yet. And then, I don't know if every card has a hollow or not. Not super certain. And then these are 3 best ones. We got 2 LBs and we got this very shiny Chris. It's Chris. It's literally like Chris level. Those are our like 3 nicest. Dang, 1,200 crazy. I thought it was 600. That's crazy. So yeah, I guess you can go steal $1,199.99 worth of stuff, and you're good, I guess. Oh god. This has a lot of little pieces, I can already tell. Yeah. And Nami's in here, so we'll fish her out and build her in a second. Well, okay, what percentage of 27 is 5, guys? Do that math for me. Well, I guess even just 4, because we are only just starting 5, so we're not even done with bag 5. Let's see. She got paints. And she got 2 faces. She's got cute, and she got grrr, which is very cute also, but we're gonna do the cute. She got her herded. Nice, nice. She can hang out with Luffy over here. Oh, he can't be on the book, and then I can't turn the pages. And look, the weight of this is already like making it bend bad. Because of how big these freaking books are. Yeah. I'm gonna go get a snack soon-ish. We'll have to do a snack break. Because I'm getting hungry, gamers. Like 18% is crazy. Oh god, we're not even 20% done with this build. Lord. Oh god, we gotta make some tube looking structure twice even. God, my grippers are getting cold. I'm gonna have to put socks on in a second. This is a very interesting piece. It's like a pipe kind of vibe. It's cool, I like it. Let's see, put that on there. And then this needs to go here. And this needs to go here. The other reason I like a different setup is I feel like the top down kind of works, at least for a little bit, but then I think the further we get into it, it's not as good, if that makes sense. I don't think it works as well once we get further in. Get in there, and then this one also. In there, and then they go like this. Cool, we're making like a interesting like archway kind of shape. Cool, cool. But also, like, I feel like, I think you could just hang the Lego structure from the ceiling. Definitely not this one. I feel like some people probably do that with ones that are, like, maybe more aerial based, like if it's like a plane or something. This is definitely not one I would risk hanging from a ceiling or something, because I'd be so paranoid it would fall, and I'd be so sad because then I'd have to rebuild it. Let's see. And then we need, wow, 2 pouch. And then wound 2 pouch, and then wound 2 pouch, and then I would be so sad if I had to rebuild, guys. I'd be so devastated. Why did we not attach this before we attached this to this? Maybe, I don't know. There's things that sometimes I like when I do these builds that just like are very interesting to me. I feel like it would have been easier to have all of these kind of mini rings on before attaching it to the main structure, but what do I know? I'm just an anime girl online. I don't know. I don't know anything. I just think it's like weird. I think it feels like it's too rough. Hi Brendan, welcome in, welcome in. Congrats on getting your schmold. Congrats, congrats. Make sure you guys get your schmold so you don't starve. It's your choice not to get your mold, not mine. I'll put that on there. Aye. Make sure you get the mold before her toes. Between my toes is disgusting, actually. I'm rereading that. That's fucking vile. That is nasty. Mold between the toes is vile. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Okay, I think we're finishing the fish right here, or at least like the mouth structure of it. That is so vile. Why would you say there's mold between my toes? That is disgusting. Ew. Nasty, nasty. And shower without shoes and got the mold foot. I don't think that's how it works. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. I wonder if they've ever used this piece on something else. I mean, I don't build enough Lego sets, so I'm sure this is maybe not like an original piece. It does if your shower is moldy. My shower is not moldy. I clean my bathroom every week. Oh, look. Big old fish lips. Pucker up, gamers. Ew. I literally clean my bathroom every week. I do a good clean every week, so it's nice and clean, and it's not dirty and yucky and nasty. Oh my god, my back. That's the other thing with these builds. Even if I try to sit up straight, it's like my back starts to kill me after a little while. That's why I put this off too for so long, because my back was like hurting. I was like, ugh. And then my hands too. Okay, let's see. That goes there, and then goes hiya. And then this one goes here, and goes hiya. And then this connects here. And that connects there. And then I can't see because the fucking fish face is in my way. This one is at an angle here. And this one is also at an angle here. Fish. Yeah, we're building. Okay, have you not looked at the Baratie? I showed you what this build looked like 4 times. I don't want to dig the book out so I can show you what the build looks like. The Baratie is a fish-shaped ship because it is a restaurant. It's a floating restaurant in the East Blue. The East Blue is like the first ocean that we get to see and experience in One Piece. It's where Luffy is from. It's where Zoro is from. Nami is yeah, she's also from East Blue. Usopp is in the East Blue as well. Sanji currently resides in the East Blue, but I don't want to spoil stuff, but he's not technically from the East Blue. He's from a different region. But he now resides in the East Blue. At that point in the story, we didn't know anything, really. Hold the phone. Hold on. Why does this not want to go on here? Like, refusing to slot. The other one slotted fine. Oh, do I need to slide this over more? Maybe that's why. Oh, it was like, I think okay, there you go. I forgot if I told you. Yeah, you told me about the kaiju girls. Yeah. But yeah, the East Blue is the first ocean. It is also considered the weakest of the 4 oceans before the Grand Line. I think the strongest is technically, I want to say, the North Blue. Could be wrong, but I know for sure the East Blue is considered the weakest of the 4 oceans. Which is funny because the East Blue is actually where Roger is from. Where is my piece? Oh, it's this Schnob one. I was like, what the fuck? The East Blue, I think, if I remember right, is where Gold Roger is from. So it's kind of funny that it's considered like the weakest ocean of the 4. Because the world in One Piece is divided very interestingly. There's the 4 oceans as well. And then the world is split with the Grand Line and also the Red Line that runs the whole globe. The Red Line is basically this giant mountainous range that runs across the entire world. And then the Grand Line is like the massive ocean as well. Nobody really lives on the Red Line except the celestial dragons. How strong is my ocean? The strongest, naturally, of course. Of course. So the celestial dragons live up on the Red Line. We fucking hate those guys. Those are bitch ass motherfuckers. We hate the celestial dragons. Say it with me, chat. We hate the celestial dragons. We hate the celestial dragons. Thank you. They're a bunch of bitch ass motherfuckers. They think they're better than literally everybody because they're supposedly descendants of the people that made the world government. That's the governing government, obviously, of the whole world, based on the name. So they think they're better than everybody. They're a bunch of bitch, like, spineless motherfuckers. They participate in all sorts of vile things, like human trafficking, trading, like everything. And they're technically untouchable by the law because they are the descendants of the original world government creators. Basically, if you touch them or interfere with them, you're basically signing up for a death sentence and everything. But yeah, those are the people that live mostly on the red line. If there's others, I haven't learned about them yet because I'm not all caught up, my bad. And then the Grand Line is a really interesting ocean because the only way to get onto the Grand Line is via the reverse mountain, which is this point on the globe where all 4 oceans rise up this mountain, and it'll dump into the Grand Line, and from there, that is how you join the Grand Line. Technically later you can technically hop in and out of the Grand Line if you technically have a ship that has the capability of dealing with the calm sea, which is a spot on the edges of the Grand Line where there is no wind movement, so boats cannot typically sail. And also this like filled with sea kings, which are these massive sea serpent creatures that kind of almost act as like guardians to the Grand Line. Technically, if you get a ship and like get strong enough people, you can hop in and off the Grand Line, but you know, most of the time once you're on the Grand Line, you're kind of staying on the Grand Line. And then up Reverse Mountain you go down and it drops you on the Grand Line, and then when you enter the Grand Line you have to have a log post, which is a really specific type of compass that will help. It gets like, so the other thing with the Grand Line is like normal compasses don't work because there's like a weird electromagnetic sort of like field issues going on the Grand Line. So normal compasses aren't able to work, so you have to get a log post, which is a specific type of compass that it will take a couple of days to kind of hone into the next island's electromagnetic pole, I guess, basically. So then you can use that to keep your journey going on the Grand Line. Otherwise, you're literally dead in the water. You're not gonna be able to like figure anything out or figure out where to travel or like nothing if you don't have that really specific motherfucking compass device. Sorry, my brain is like so fried right now. Oh my god, hi Tempted! Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to Lego Hell. Welcome, welcome. And me yapping about One Piece. Yeah, so you have to get a like that. There's also things called eternal poses, which are basically a log pose that is permanently attuned to a specific island's like electric field or like magnetic pole or whatever you want to call it. But those are really rare and like really sought after, because I mean that's like just that you can beeline to an island versus island hopping. And then because everybody's like eternal pose is like so different, like it'll maybe ping to this island versus that island, technically everybody's journey on the Grand Line is different, which is like the crazy part. So we just get to see the straw hats, but like it's just there's like infinite amount of like paths it feels like that you could take in the like on your journey through the Grand Line that we just like never get to see. So it's just kind of crazy. How the fuck hold on, let me figure out how to connect this fish thing. Oh, right there. Wait, that's so flimsy. I'm so worried about it. Guys, look, fish head. Oh, look, it's the fish. Blah, blah, blah. There it is. It's been a bit. How have you been? Surviving when my internet is like not being a piece of shit. Yeah, look at him. And then you can sit in here and have drank. Okay, that is bag 5 done. Oh. Okay, 2 more of these dudes. Let's see. I will need a snacky at some point. I'm getting hungry. It's another day where I didn't really eat too much, but that's on me. Let's see. We got Wrinkle. We got background dog barking. We haven't seen that one yet. We got Tenma. Oh, another platform. This is Click Clock. The party don't stop. Oh, another one. This is, what's that one called? Switch or Swift Chat. We got Swift Chat. Ooh, nice. We got Pippa. We got Dog Food Regrets. We got Diss Track. Ooh, we got a hollow platform. That's cool. I didn't know the platforms could be hollow. This one is Tenma's basement. Oh, this is kind of like Ari's basement. Nice. Oh, cute. And the cringe song. Cute. Put those in the pile. Nice. Okay, it's been alright. Also, we'll say I have the best little things. Thank you. Ugh, no. Sometimes I got parts of me that are good and there are some of them. Oh, well. Sorry, that felt like slightly different texture for a second. Hi, Luris. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, we got Spooky Town. We got Death Slam. We got Gold Farming. Ooh, another new platform. We got Sudden Clips. We got Suck on Copium. We got Halloween Special. We got Sponsorship. We got NASA. Ooh, we got Long Game. And then, ooh, we got Toxic Gaming. Nice. Yeah, we still haven't gotten a duplicate of a Hollow yet, which is pretty good, honestly, considering we only have one box. So let's see. In total, there is... Oh, okay. Sorry, the back of the box has stuff, too. So we have Pawn, which is a common. There's 65 pawns. Supra, which is an uncommon. There's 43 of those. The Ao Super, which is a rare, there's 52 of those. And Light Blue is a light blue Supa, or a super rare. There's 7 of those. And then there's Parallel Cars. So there's a Midori Super, which is an alt art persona. There's 7 of those. We have a Kiro Super, which is an alt art upgrade. There's 7 of those. A Kiro S Super, which is a borderless upgrade, which is what this one is. This one is a borderless upgrade, I guess, of an alt art of a character. Then there's Orenji Super, which is a signature persona, which there's 7 of those. So the Kiro Super, there's 14. The signature ones are like obviously signed. Magenta Super, which is a signature upgrade, there's 7. Aka Super, which is a serialized persona, there's 7. And then Kami, which is a serialized upgrade, there's only 7. Oh, okay. Interesting. So it's one of those ones where there's like super limited cards, like one of ones. I like that concept in theory, but I don't think I like it in practice as much. Because like, remember when like V card was coming out and everybody was going crazy, like mass buying packs because they wanted to get the god rares and everything? I don't know if I like that though. I think it's kind of, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that model, I don't think. I don't think I'm a big fan of like the one-of-ones. Lots of One Piece speak. Speaking of One Piece, I'm on episode 783. Ooh, okay. Where could you be? You're not at Wano yet, I don't think. Where are you? Where's 783? Trying to think. It's definitely... It's funny, sad, just a roller coaster emotions. Yeah, we are One Piece. We are One Piece. I was doing some lower dumping for chat a little bit to help them understand the world more, because I don't think most of the people here watch or would be venturing to watch One Piece. I had some friends at work that were like asking about like anime recommendations, and I told them outright, I was like, I always want to recommend One Piece to people, but I also don't want to because I know people's main complaint is the length, and I was like, I totally understand that. So I tell people, I'm like, my suggestion is you try the first arc. Oh, Doflamingo. Oh, you're on Dressrosa. Ah, okay. That's a very good arc. I like Dressrosa. Has lots of law, and I love him. I always tell people, I was like, if you want to try One Piece, I was like, I know it's already gonna sound like a lot. I was like, try the first arc. It's like 50 episodes. I was like, if you don't like One Piece after the first arc, you're not gonna like One Piece. That's usually what I tell people. 50 is a lot, but 50 compared to like, you know, the 1100 something that we're at is like really not a lot. That's typically why I tell people, I was like, try the first 50 and then see what happens. And then if you don't like it, then I really don't think you're gonna enjoy it the rest of the time, your time watching One Piece, if you didn't even like that first arc. Oh, I'm so sad. I miss him already. He's okay. We love everybody. I also do like that Oda's not afraid to like kill actually like meaningful characters. I feel like I was talking about this with somebody at work too. I was telling them this. I was like, I don't mind if a creator kills off a character. I think it really shows like a lot of I guess, strengthen them as a writer to be willing to kill a character off, and also faith they have in their fans that they will be okay with this character dying in some regards. I was like, but there's also a limit, because I was like, then you look at something like Attack on Titan or like Game of Thrones or whatever, and I'm like, they have no weight. I was like, they just all die, and there's like literally no weight to any of these people dying in any of these franchises, and there's no reason for me to get attached to a character if it really is just like at any point this person could literally just get like offed. You know, it just feels like there's no reason for me to get super invested in a franchise if I know anybody can die at any moment, and it doesn't even feel like it's meaningful or impactful because of that. Ay, Chimama, dude, get in there. Hello? Oh, it's not angled right. That would be why. There we go. So I need to make this 4 times. I'm really into One Piece lately. I'm getting the One Piece game. Ooh, nice. Which one? There's so many. The last One Piece video game I bought, I think, was Pirate Warrior. I want to say 3 or 4. I don't typically get like the One Piece video games, to be honest. Too much. Come on, dude. There we go. Usually, like, they're mostly fighting games, and I'm not like the biggest fighting game person, so I think that's why I typically don't get like the One Piece fighting games or anything, or the One Piece games in general that often. It's just because they're primarily fighting games, and I just get kind of bored in fighting games. I know some people really like them, and I want to. I want to like be interested in fighting games, but I just get kind of just like bored. I have some One Piece games. Yeah, Randall, are they ones that have only one piece? The joke you're gonna make. Okay, so there's that. And then this. Actually, at TJ Maxx today, it's kind of crazy how like mainstream anime is becoming. My hot take is I think we should keep more, but you know, it is what it is. No, see, look how big this is starting to get, this build already. Oof. There was like literally One Piece Clue and like One Piece Funko Pops that were chilling at TJ Maxx, which is crazy. Aye. So this build's gonna get real hard because I'm gonna run out of space real easy. One Piece Odyssey, which I believe is the newest one. Oh, okay. Yeah, in the TCG, there is some characters that are from Odyssey, and at first I didn't know what the hell it was, and people in chat were telling me it's because it's from, like, the new video game. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, Okay. Now that I've shoved these all over here, now I have no fucking space. So, fantastic. 2, 4, 6, 2 for 6, okay. Let's see, I have Burning Blood and Pirate Warrior 3. Oh, okay. You actually have One Piece games. I think the Pirate Warrior 3 is... Oh, Lord. See, this is why I shouldn't have done this. Oh, Lord. If I'm gonna do this, I should tuck them under the other way. Let's see. Put it in there. There you go. Now we can complete this. There we go. Better seam allowance. Yeah, my best take on about anime is that I think as much as it's nice that it's mainstream, it's also fucking awful that anime is mainstream now. Because there's so many people that are just like so insufferable now. There's already people insufferable in the anime community, but it's even worse now because of how mainstream it is. There's so many people that... I'm not saying everything in anime is great, and there's things in anime that are cringe and weird, and we should just move past them. Like, there's a lot of weird shit that shouldn't be a thing in anime. But there's so many people that don't understand, I guess in theory, why certain things are the way they are in anime. Like some of it's like cultural significance or whatever. So people are doing the classic, oh, well, what's that your mom made for lunch? That's so weird. Ew, noodles? Ew. You know, like that kind of meme. But with anime, you know? And it's just so fucking weird. Like, let me eat my noodles in peace. Like, get off my back, dude. I mean, crying was Ace, yeah. Ace was one of my One Piece boyfriends too. I somehow have the luck of half the men that I love in One Piece die. So, you know, that's great. Need more giant robot anime? Westernizing anime. The other thing I don't like is these people that get into anime now, they're super vocal about their opinions, which is like fine, right? You want to be vocal, that's okay. But the issue is, it's like they've watched like 2 anime and they want to be very vocal. And it's usually the same 2 like very basic mainstream anime, and they want to be super vocal about their opinions and think they're right about everything about anime, having watched like literally the same 3 mainstream animes that everybody has. Like when everybody's getting into anime on the pandemic, like most of the anime on Netflix is like really mainstream and mostly shonens. I can guarantee you most anime dude bros have not even once picked up like a shoujo, because they're like, ew, emotions are gross and sticky and yucky. And it's like, it's literally that meme where the Dandadan author was told, go read some fucking shoujo and josei to learn how to fucking write, and then look how amazing Dandadan is because they went and read romance. You know? That's how I feel about anime kids when Death Note came out. True, they were so insufferable at Death Note. I honestly think Death Note's like a boring ass series. I think the concept of Death Note is really cool. I think Kira is boring as fuck. I would think I would be so much more fun if I had the Death Note than Kira was. I think I also probably wouldn't get caught like Kira did. Like, he's a fucking idiot. And then Death Note probably should have ended when Kira died, or whatever happened to him and he wasn't in the show anymore. I'm pretty sure he died. Whatever it was. I think Death Note should have ended then. And then they added all these boring ass extra characters to the plot on the back end. I don't know why we did that, but we added all these boring ass, like, what's his name, Nero, and all these other weird ass people. Why did we add them? There was literally no point. Death Note was over. It just like, at that point especially, because I read all the way through the Kira part and I was like, oh, this is fine. It's like, whatever. And then they added those characters. I was like, okay, this is so fucking boring now. I was like, why are we introducing Hot Topic number 1 and Hot Topic number 2 into the story? There's like literally no reason to have these extra characters in here. Literally none. But then you have the other end of the spectrum where series like wrap up too fast that you can't even get the chance to like care about the characters anymore, you know? How is Bleach? I've not seen it all yet. I have a friend who loves Bleach. I love Bleach. I don't think Bleach is perfect either. I think Bleach has moments, but as somebody that loves One Piece, I will be the first to admit I do not think One Piece is perfect. I put these on fucking backwards. Hold the fuck on. Shit. Hold on. Okay, cool, we're good. I will be the first One Piece fan, probably, to admit that I don't think One Piece is perfect. I think the anime is definitely really flawed with the pacing, like most people say. But I think the manga is, like, way better than One Piece. The manga for One Piece is way better, obviously pacing-wise, story-wise, etc. Hold on. Oh, these aren't even supposed to line up with these. Supposed to be like one off. I would explain this. Yoink. One Piece is not perfect, although I love it. Oh yeah, I love One Piece. Bleach I really like too. I think though definitely after the Hueco Mundo arc, you can definitely see where Kubo and his editor start to really clash heads and everything with just the direction of Bleach. It's really sad too because Bleach at the end of the manga, because Kubo and his editors were having so many problems, he was pretty much told like finish the story up in a chapter and had to somehow he was able to convince them to give him like 5 chapters. So the ending of Bleach is really rushed because he didn't have a choice. But I like the characters in Bleach a lot. I like the world building. I like the powers. I love Kubo's art style. Kubo has such a gorgeous art style. It's like one of the best art styles in shonen in general. Love Kubo's art style. But I really enjoy the characters in Bleach. I think it's like they're very believable, and I think that's what helps sell Bleach as well. I posted a meme. It's 3 a.m. It's just the second ending song of Inuyasha. And the comments didn't understand. I don't think most people watch Inuyasha anymore. I think a lot of people don't go back to, I don't want to call Inuyasha a classic anime, but like one of the big like Western animes, like back in the day, like the early 2000s when anime was starting to get like more and more popular. I don't think most people go back and watch a lot of those, to be honest. It's kind of sad. That goes there. Wrong, I watch it. Well, I'm saying most people. I'm not saying like nobody's watched Inuyasha. I'm not gonna claim Inuyasha's like an underground anime that nobody's ever heard of before. I'm not gonna claim that. But I don't think most people watch Inuyasha anymore. Where the phone? There it is. Where the phone? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the phone does this piece go? Oh god, look at this structure. I remember when Inuyasha was the most popular. Oh yeah, 100%, dude. If I had the Danish one rerun at like 2:30 a.m., I'd watch it. The first round, fall asleep at 3 a.m. It would make my ass up. Yeah, it was also, I feel like, one of the big Toonami animes for sure. Nobody watches it. Nobody watches any anime. Well, and that's like the thing, I guess, going back to... Oh, sorry. The point is, I like Bleach. I would recommend it. I think the first few arcs are really strong with Bleach. I think, like most shonen, though, it kind of starts to taper off a little bit. But there's still a lot of really interesting pieces. The Bleach anime does have filler content and does have filler characters that are not present in the manga. So there is more filler-ish in Bleach. Not like I don't think it's like bad that there's filler. I don't think filler is inherently a bad thing, but there is definitely filler in Bleach. I think if you want a more condensed version of the story, I would recommend obviously the manga, but the animation at the time, like for the time Bleach came out, was really good. Obviously I like the characters. I watched Bleach dubbed personally because that's what I grew up with. Johnny Young Bosch does an amazing job as Ichigo, and the whole cast is incredible. And I've been loving the 1,000 Year Blood War arc that they're currently animating. The last season of that is the next one that's coming out. Been loving that. They've done such a good job with it. Really would recommend that, because it's like, if they could go back and like animate all of Bleach in the style of the 1,000 Year Blood arc, it would be so gorgeous. They're not gonna go do that, but if they could go back and like redo and condense Bleach to that, oh, it'd be perfect. And they even just like announced that there's gonna be like new content for some of the characters in the most, like, the last season of the Blood War arc that wasn't in the manga. So that's also really cool, how there's gonna be like new content, but it's by Kubo himself. It's like new stuff he wanted to write for the characters and wanted to include, which is really awesome, honestly. Hold on, let's see. Are we building the Baratie? Here's the head. We're not gonna finish this tonight. There's no fucking way. It's 27 bags. We're on bag 6. So we're not finishing it, but we're gonna make pretty decent progress, I think. But hi, Egg. Welcome in, and welcome, Days. Welcome. I was wondering why there's filler in Bleach chemicals. I didn't realize Bleach the manga. True. Merry Christmas. Finally, I washed my hands. Thank God, Boomer. That took you literal days to wash your hands. That's fucking nasty. I would hope they do Dragon Ball Z Kai for Naruto and Bleach. Just canon, no filler. Maybe in the future they would come back to Bleach and redo it, but I feel like for some series it's almost like a sunk well, I don't want to say a sunk cost fallacy. I don't really know what I'm thinking of, but I feel like for some series they don't want to do it because it feels like it's not worth it anymore. Like, even for example, like, it's funny though, because there's some series they do, and I'm surprised the fandoms are like thriving enough that they can. Like, Shaman King got like a whole like complete reanimation, redoing of this, like, the franchise, just like a few years ago, which was really surprising because Shaman King in the West, I feel like, was like a super dead fandom. Obviously anime's not just for Western audiences, but I was really shocked. So I guess Shaman King must have a really like active fandom in Japan that made them feel confident enough to do a total like reanimation and retelling. Because Shaman King's another one. I mean, a lot of like early shonen has this, where because they're making the anime as the manga is coming out, a lot of them deal with the struggle of having like anime original endings, and Shaman King was one of those, which I didn't realize until I went and read Shaman King. But it has an anime original ending, so I wonder if that's part of the reason they went back and did like a whole reanimation of Shaman King as well, was to finish like the correct story. But I don't know. It's just interesting. I would not have pegged Shaman King as one that would have gotten a whole like new animation. It looks really nice. I need to go finish watching the new Shaman King. And then they also ended up doing at least one season, right, of sorry. I think they also ended up doing one season of like following his kid, right? I think they did. I think they did a season of following his kid. I don't know if they ever finished like that story, but I know they did at least a season of it. But happy with Rurouni Kenshin. We don't say that name in this house, unfortunately. As much as I used to like the Rurouni Kenshin story, the author's a piece of shit, so we don't we don't say that name in this house anymore, unfortunately. It's tragic when a piece of media you like is unfortunately created by a person that's a piece of shit, but it is the cross we must bear, unfortunately. Yeah, it was a lot of, you know, something that starts with C, ends with P, something going on, I don't know. And yeah, if you Google Rurouni Kenshin author, I guess, drama, I'm sure you can find more information about it. A whole lot of FBI open up is very true. And it sucks because you know what? Creepy Nuts did the freaking ending for one of the seasons of the new Rurouni Kenshin. And I'm like, God damn it. Why must you guys be associated with this? Why? As you will manage. Okay. Lord. Where do all of these go? I need to go back a couple steps because there's clearly pieces. Oh god, okay. I flipped forward like 4 pages. Chad, I love Chad. Chad's my favorite character in Bleach because he's hot. I don't know, there's a lot of really good characters in Bleach, but I love Chad because Chad is hot. Chad is hot, and I think that's okay to dislike a character because Chad is hot. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Chad is hot. Let's see. And it's really sad because Chad doesn't get a lot of screen time. Okay, where do these go? These have to get resolved next, right? Okay, I have 2 of these still. What looks like it's missing these? This is fine. This is an extra. He can go in the extra pile. These are okay. These have their home. These go here, and then here, and then here. But I have 2 flat pieces that are clearly missing a home. Those are there. Those are there. There it is. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, okay, we can do it easy. Yes. Okay, we're fine. Crisis averted, gamers. That's what I'm saying. When I'm yapping and building Legos, I just fucking totally skip steps, guys. Oh lord. That's clearly part of the base, but holy. Okay, let's grab 2 more packs. Ooh. This one's got wrong colors. Well, somehow I keep fucking up pulling these cards out. I don't understand. Okay, ready? We got another new platform. We got Soul Exciting Mahjong Soul. Then we got another one. We got Sad Girl Company. Then we got VTuber Coffee. Oh, we got Game Flavor of the Week. We got Updated Model Stream. Then we got Gaming Marathon. Oh, another new one. We got Historical Lion. Ooh, Mahjong Tournament. Ooh, another shiny one. Ooh, we got NASA's Dream. Very nice. Ooh, And then we got Yori's Den. Ooh. Cool. We've been getting a lot more like hollow platforms. And a lot more platforms in general. Gamer glove is for my old aching bones. Mahjong mention. Yeah, apparently a lot of the phase girls play Mahjong because that's like several different cards referencing Mahjong. I don't think I'd have fun with Mahjong, guys. I just want to pawn on that East Dragon till you reach Edith. That's all I know. That's literally the only thing I know. Oh, I didn't even realize some of the cards have totally different backs. So the platforms are always light blue. I guess the action-y cards are, or like the playable cards, I guess are these dark blue borders. But the platforms are always light blue, it looks like. And then I don't have any that have this yellow backing yet. I wonder what those are. I guess we'll see in a second. We got another new platform called Yappers. Well, my cards are upside down. Then we got Rage Game. We got Background Dog Barking. We got Instant Replay, which that's actually one of those like promo-y cards we got, but the matte finish instead. Ooh, we got Anniversary Celebration. We got Iori. We got Thriller Story Reading. We got Michiru. Ooh, we got Bear With Me. And then we got Freeze Spirit. Or Freeze Spit? Freeze Spit. So what are the yellow cards? So I guess so the yellow cards are like the persona cards. Okay. So light blue is platform, dark blue is like action, and yellow is personas. But it's interesting because this one has a normal backing, even though this is, oh, I guess it's an upgrade. It's not technically a persona card. Okay. Understando. Where did the baggie go? Oh, I threw it away. Yeah, the art on these are really good. I like the art. It's kind of interesting though they went with different borders. I guess maybe it doesn't, well, I mean, I guess depending on like how you could play the game. I wonder if it really matters if like other players know what you have, because it could be like, oh, he's got like 2 persona cards I can see because he's got like the yellow backing or whatever. I'm gonna open one more because I want to. And then we'll continue. So, I don't know if it really matters, but how do I keep doing this? How do I keep like not getting all these cards? But let's see. So we know we have a platform in here, and oh, a bunch of persona cards in this one. Okay, cool. We got Mega Cap'n. We got Urarama. We got Rico. We got Tenma. We got, ooh, Courtroom Roleplay. We got Pippa. And then we got Bobby. So that's our first repeat platform. Ooh, okay, here's a good comparison. So this is what the normal upgrade card looks like versus the version I have. And then this is a Supa. So this is an uncommon. The base upgrade I got. This one is an uncommon. And then we got Internet Historian. Ooh, this is a nice upgrade. Then we got Witch Half Cat Michiru. Cute. Nice. We're learning. Okay, cool. Okay, bag shoving. See, this is what I was worried about. I know I have like the face connect stuff too, but I'm like running out of space fast. Okay, Usopp's in this bag, so we're missing Zoro and Sanji as a minimum. Just see the frame? I think so. We'll see. I hope this is as wide as the set gets, because if it gets any wider, I'm kind of worried. Let's see. Ugh. Okay, let's build Usopp first. Usopp. put his little pants on. And then he's got nervous and he's got confident. So we're gonna put confident on him. I think nervous looks a little too scared. Boink. And then his hat. Boink. Okay, this is bag 7. I think this book ends at bag 9. So we're definitely, I think we could finish at least the first bag today. Okay, so this is supposed to face, I gotta make sure I'm facing the right way. This way. Oakley dokalies. Okay, so that, and then this, and then that one. I like switch which hand my glove is on. I think I should just get 2 of these without having I like have to switch them. I think I should just get 2 of them. I've had this one for a while. I had it when I got it as a Christmas gift from Mama Kraus when I worked at COVID lab. That's the whole reason I even have one. Because I was getting like really bad wrist fatigue. I even went eventually to like the doctor because I was worried I was getting carpal tunnel, to be honest, from the medical lab. There was other people that worked there that they did get carpal tunnel and they were able to actually get like full workers comp and everything and get compensated for it. I don't really know how you can prove necessarily that you get like carpal tunnel from like a specific job. Not super sure how that works. I mean, happy for them, but I was like, it's interesting. I guess you can be like, well, obviously it's like a repetitive movement or whatever. So I get that part. But I guess I'd be interested like how the job's not able to fight it and be like, oh, you know, you could have gotten it anywhere sort of thing. So no, I didn't have it. I even took like x-rays and everything. And they're like, no, you're fine. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I just have like really bad wrist fatigue, I guess. I guess I just cursed to have wrist fatigue. Let's see, so that goes like this. You just say you didn't have it before and you saw a doctor and never mentioned it before. And then you show your job duties and show how irritated it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it was like, I mean, it's literally like, I think I've talked about it on stream. You take a test tube, so there's like a whole box of like 96 test tubes and then 4 controls. So you take a test tube, get a pipette in the other hand. In theory, well, you can't really unscrew them all because then you can cross it. And then you do it, you unscrew it, take the pipette, and then you go over here, and then you go to this well, and you go into the well, and you go, and then you go, and you get rid of the tube, and then you cap it up, and then you go on to the next one, and you do that 96 times for one well, and your goal is to do at least 6 of those in an 8-hour shift. Yeah, that's super repetitive movements in a lab, like insanely repetitive. And that's how our babies are made. No. That's not how it works. Mine was literally just helping test if you had COVID or not. Like, and I tried to get into the next department, which was extraction, because they always told us they were going to do cross training. And then they just like never did. And then, so I had to like keep sneaking over there to like learn a little bit. And I did the same thing with like the PCR department as I went over there and I snuck over, learned a little bit. Just enough so I could put it on my resume and be like, yeah, I was like cross-trained in this. So I wasn't lying, I was technically cross-trained in it, so We need to heal. AK, do you like giving IV shots? I don't like shots. No, but it was literally like, people would go get tested, not where we were, and then their samples would then be sent to our location. And then from there, we would there was like 4 different departments. One was literally just like the packaging department. So when samples would come in, they would check it, make sure it matches like the information in the system on the records, and then prepare it in those trays of 96 test tubes for us. And then they would send it to my department, which was the plating department. It's literally called plating because you're plating the samples into the plate setup that we had. And then from there, it would go to extraction, where they would like kind of more separate the solution that your swab was into from your actual sample. And then this light does not feel like this very flush. Yeah, no, it does not feel very flush. There you go. And then from there, it would go to the PCR department, and that's where they put it in the machine that literally tells you, do you have COVID or not? That's like the very dumbed down version of how that lab worked. We did the plating, and there was technically machines too, which I got trained on that, and that does help, but the machines had other issues. But then the machines where you would take the test tubes and line up on this like long rack, and I think it was 4 of these racks per the 96 samples or whatever, but then you could load 4 of those into the machine, but they would take like 2 hours, so it's kind of like, is it faster, is it not, sort of vibe. But the issue with those became that they would keep the pipette tips on the machine would keep getting caught in the test tube swab, or like the swabs that were in the test tubes. So then, even though the machine's doing it, then we'd have to sit there with a paper clip, because that was their solution, because they didn't want to toss the swabs. We would have to take the swab, paper clip it to the edge of the test tube so the machine wouldn't take up the fucking would take up the swab, and that was the amazing solution that they came up with. So then you still be sitting there doing like itty bitty hand movement like 96 times. There really was like no break. That's why you tried to get like cross-trained in another department, so you could get like some kind of break for your body and your sanity, not having to work on the same machines. It was nice doing the machines. Obviously, like doing it by hand in theory was a lot faster, especially if you were like a fast pipetter. But yeah, it was not a fun time. Cross-training is always good. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get, okay, this don't match the pattern. Hold on. Shit, how the fuck do you get these out here? Oh fuck, hold on. Oh fuck, hold on. Shit. Okay, let me take this out the way. Okay, that goes there. There you go. Okay, don't fuck this up if you build the set. Okay, so they're supposed to be like at an angle. Like this. Okay. Yeah, don't fuck up if you build this set. Pay attention as you're building this pattern. Yeah, so they always promised us they would cross-train, and then like you would sign up for cross-training, and then they would like see the staffing in the other departments and see like if they could do cross-training that week or the next week or whatever. And so finally, when it was my turn to go get cross-training, of course they had like new management come in, and they halted the cross-training program and never started it back up. So for like a year and a half, all I did was plating. Technically, we helped out in like the shipment department or whatever you want to call it. Because that was like anybody could technically do. But yeah, it was like a year and a half of plating. And that was it. There was like no upper momentum. I applied to be a lead at that lab too, and they hired a bunch of fucking morons instead. That's always my luck. Because there was, I think I've told this story on stream before. And there was the girl who, she wanted to go become a nurse, which is like, great, cool. Like you have like a goal in your life, whatever. That's fun, right? So she wanted to be a nurse. So one day, we, would disinfect our stations with ethanol and bleach, which, when you're careful, is fine. When you're not careful, it's not fine. And so she made a new ethanol solution, and because she wasn't paying attention or whatever, I don't know, she ended up pouring the new ethanol into a bottle that currently had bleach in it. So thankfully, at least Rhino knows. So thankfully she was in the fume hood, and it was like caught quick enough, or it was like, it wasn't enough that it was going to cause like gas to form and build. You don't mix ethanol and bleach because it makes chlorine gas? No. Chloroform gas. That's why you don't mix it. That's not good either. But instead of owning up to our mistake, which is like not a great mistake to make, but if you make a mistake, the best thing to do is just admit you made a mistake, right? Like, don't be a fucking idiot and then like not admit your faults. She went and wrote another lead's name on the log of people that created solutions for the day. But this girl's a motherfucking idiot because the lead she picked wasn't even working that day. So they went back because there's cameras in the labs, and they found out it was her. I don't even think she really got in trouble. I think she just got like a talking to, which like obviously nobody should like first step get in trouble. But like she should get some kind of more severe something when she literally could have like poisoned half the lab. Do potential date interest admit when they mess up by not asking you out? No. because you're all stupid. I wish, Junie, I wish. Bruh, I'm back on Hinge and I'm about to give up fucking Hinge again. Yeah, chloroform the whole fucking lab. Yeah, you think she'd get some kind of reprimanding for like almost killing half the lab? Or like at least poisoning half the lab. I think she literally just got like a talking to and that was it. But it's like, first you do it and then you lie about saying another lead did it. I think is the crazy part for me. Like, you're gonna lie that you didn't fuck up, and then you're going to throw somebody else under the bus who wasn't even there. I think that day too, I felt really bad for the guy. His like dad was going through cancer and like was not gonna like live very long. So he was like obviously spending a lot of time with his dad, which is like understandable because like we're all like around the same age at that point. We're all like fresh out of college and we're like, yippee, job. And you know, like he wanted to go spend time with his dad, which is fine. So I think he was like literally on leave and she's still trying to throw him under the bus for something that obviously he didn't do. It's just fucking bonkers to me. Oh, this is Nami's backpack. Oopsie, I gotta put that on her. I gotta put the backpack on her. She needs some kind of punishment. Exactly, like something. And then there was other times, what else? She got caught lying, saying she was like going, because she was like claiming that she had cancer too, which like you're not gonna question somebody if they claim that they have something as severe as cancer, obviously. So apparently she said she was going to get like treatment for her cancer or something, so she was taking like a week off or something. Cool, that's fine. Again, nobody's gonna question if somebody says they have cancer. And then she's a fucking idiot because she had people at work on her Insta and didn't think about not posting stories. So she was off in Miami, like living life, like literally at parties and raves and stuff, and posting this on her story when she told everybody at work that she was going to get like cancer treatment. It's like, okay, whatever. Horrible person. And yeah, she got a lead, and then like 2 months later she quit and left. And then that happened with like so many of the leads that they hired, is they would be there for just like a little bit and then quit and leave. And it's like they had so many people that were there like the entire year and a half that they could have picked as lead and they didn't because they're idiots. Okay, new platform. Nope, yappers. And now and then this is a new one, a gamble pouch. We got some coming to Kraus, VTuber coffee. Oh, you laugh, you lose. So we are getting some new cards still. Yapping, that's me, gamers. I'm a yapper. Damichi. Ooh, gamer fluid. Ooh, and speedrun. Yeah, we haven't gotten any Dupalos yet. Nice. Cancer treatments are FMLA protected. Work should have gotten her gone to get the FMLA paperwork filled out. Something. It's just like, jeez. I mean, the HR at that job was like a joke. They didn't like exist, basically. I mean, half the time HR is a joke and half the time they don't exist, but at that job specifically, it was like a literal joke of a position to be in HR at this place. Because there was like another person, what was it? Because it was a state where you could conceal carry. Like, that's fine, right? Obviously in a workplace, that's not allowed, but technically, right? It's a concealed carry state. And this person like made a comment because they were pissed at another coworker, and they were like, oh yeah, try something with me, I'll meet you in the parking lot. And then they had told another person like a day or two prior or something like that they had a gun in their car. So that person got suspended for like a week as a minimum, obviously because they threatened an employee, and then also because they threatened them with the knowledge like other people knew that they had like a gun in their car. It's just crazy. Mukbang ASMR. That was cute. Look at them fucking dogs. Ooh. Click clock. In character. We got Swift Chat. Sudden Clips. Ooh, another Iori. We got the Lions. Mahjong. Cabbage Voice Pack. And Rip. Nice. Yeah, we're still getting new cards. The fuck is this place? I don't know. Somehow half the places I worked are like fever dreams. I don't know how I fucking can't get that hand dealt to me. That half the places I work just like don't even feel real in the slightest. It's so wild. Okay, bag 8. Lord. I'm trying to think where else I worked that was fucking crazy. Oh, after the COVID lab, I worked at a different medical lab. And then those doctors were like just straight up racist, which was really cool and awesome. I guess, quote unquote, thankfully, they weren't racist to me, but it was like also equally bad because they were like racist to anybody that didn't appear white. And obviously I'm pretty pasty, guys, so I appear pretty white, and I'm a Caucasian. Definitely. And so like anybody that wasn't white, the doctors like just did not give a fuck about, or like what they wanted, or giving them raises, or like nothing. It was crazy. Hi DJ, welcome. Do I take game suggestions? Potentially, but if you recommend me fucking Poppy Playtime, no, then I don't. We played, what, like the first 3 chapters of Poppy Playtime? I don't think I'm ever going back and finishing that. Because there's 4 chapters out now, right? Something like that. I don't think I'm ever gonna do 4 chapters. Not me, no thanks. It's just boring. You should try FNAF. Yeah, good suggestion, Boomerang. I thought you enjoyed it. I didn't mind Poppy Playtime. It was okay, but it got super repetitive. And then I think it's just the fact that, like, I remember the first game, like, they clearly have not gone back and, like, optimized, like, re-optimized the first game. It's still, like, the same quality as when it initially came out. That game is so poorly optimized. Like, I had to turn the brightness up the entire way because you cannot see anything if you play with, like, pure darkness on. You cannot see anything, you cannot progress in the game, you can't do anything if you leave the light at the level it is, which I know is like a really minor complaint, but at the same time, if I can't see the game, how the fuck do I play the game? And it is boring. I think, like, I'm really bored with, like, freaking mascot horror games. I think we've had so many. The only one I had, like, a lot of fun with more recently, I would say, is Indigo Park. But that was more because, like, it had, like, kind of a fun, sort of refreshing setting when all the rest of them just kept using the same, like, setting over and over again. So I liked Indigo Park because of that. Hold on. Okay, this is the stitch right there. Okay. Should try a game called E10. Okay, gamers, somebody in chat research that game for me. Tell me what it's about for me. Does it look like a game I'd like, guys? If it's a Souls-like, absolutely not. If it's a mascot horror, absolutely not. Eating these nuts? Oh, okay. I see. Thank you. I should have known. But also, people keep calling Claire just like E33. So I was like, you know what? Maybe there's a game. Maybe there's a game called E10. Sorry if you were expecting more of a reaction about me being pissed about these nut jokes. I think I'm just, like, so impervious to them. I think it's better than the Kraufish family. William the DJ, Diggy, welcome in. I did fall for it. That's fine. I'm not, like, pissed that I fell for it. Is that what you want? You guys want me to start, like, screaming and cussing that I fell for these nut jokes? I don't really care. I think they can be kind of funny. That was good. I like that one. That was pretty good. I hadn't actually heard that one before. I feel like a lot of the other ones I've heard, like, so many times. I'm not gonna start screaming. It's like fucking midnight. I don't know what you want from me. It's midnight on a work night. Especially. Like, I'm not gonna start screaming. What are you, freaking a child? And Lark might wake up when you finally finish with the first bag. We are on bag 8, Jesus. We're on bag 8. We're making really good progress, actually. Would you play Karma, the Dark World? Okay, I can't look up games right now. You have to give me a little, like, synopsis or something of the game, because I can't look up games right now. My phone is occupied, my hands are occupied. Oh god, where's this piece? Oh, my back. Oh, here it is. I think we're making like a sign or something, or a wall. Yeah, bag 1.8. Okay, get out of here. Go to bed. Get out of here. He doesn't do horror games because they make her mad. Well, okay. Again, we can try a horror game. If they just piss me off, they piss me off. But like, I could try it. I'm not opposed to trying horror games. I just think if they're bad, they're bad, and that's why they piss me off. Is a first-person cinematic psychological. See, I like that psychological. I'm down with that. Set in a dystopian world where the Leviathan Corporation is omnipresent. The year is 1984. Place is East Germany, and things are not quite what they seem. I mean, my last name is Kraus, guys. Might not be bad to play a Kraus game, unless there's like Nazis in it. Well, I mean, if they're video game Nazis, I'm assuming we're gonna kill them, so maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not the worst thing ever if we end up getting rid of them. It would check out too that the Nazis would be into like some kind of crazy omnipresent hoopablappins. Huh? This does not work here. Don't work here. Oh, there's another piece here. What? I'm just saying. They probably were, actually. They probably were like crazy cultists. I mean that's basically what they were. Oh wait, my bad. I switched the 4 and the 8 in my brain. Okay, but there could still be lingering ones. You never know. You never know. I did get them swapped in my brain though. My B. My bad. They went to Argentina. Oh, that's right. That's where they fled. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. Look, YouTube is, the chat for YouTube is finally reconnected. That was literally hours ago. That's so funny. I don't know why. Like, it'll just randomly reconnect YouTube onto OBS. I don't know why. We're so back. And that's why I usually just end up pulling up the YouTube chat when stream gets disconnected, just in case. I don't know why it's like, it's literally hours ago. Can I like see when you left this comment? No. I don't. I can't see. I mean, it was literally like at least an hour ago. I don't know when exactly, but at least an hour ago. Yeah, see, this is the part where like the top-down view starts to get kind of hard because like there's so many little details I'm working on you guys can't see. But then I feel like if I had a cam like next to me, which I know a lot of other people do for hand cams, I'd have to one, like get actually dressed. I couldn't be in my jammies. Which sucks. And then 2, I'd have to like be really still to make sure I didn't like accidentally get into frame or something, I guess. Out to bed, have a great night. Have a wonderful Xmas Eve. Have a good night, Moose. Merry Krausmas. Merry Krausmas, Moose. Oh yeah, it's Christmas Eve, guys. Guys, did you get me anything for Christmas? Did you guys get me anything? Takes 10 to 15 hours or 7 to 10. Okay, that's not that bad. Please don't flashbang. Bang! Like that. Oh wait. Bang! Like that? Yeah. That'd be funny. Flashbang the stream is crazy. What does flashbanging entail? Explain to me. What is flashbanging? What kind of new kid lingo is flashbanging? Or like taking an actual flashbang? I could do that. That'd be kind of funny. Nice. Stacking them up. Oh god. Gambate Luffy-kun. Like, we're on the second to last bag of this book, and he's still not even, like, so he's here. So he's not even halfway through this page yet. Showing panties? Oh, is that what it is? I don't know, guys. Do I look like I know anything about the internet? I just stream. I don't know what people call things anymore. Like, this is why when I, like, even when I do this, I'm wearing long sleeves, guys. Yes, it's cold. That is part of it, but I'm literally wearing long sleeves and like pants that go to my ankles. Talking about streaming in jammies and trying to stay out of frame. Well, like, I would probably put on sweatpants if I was gonna like do a different angle. You guys don't get nothing for free. Literally nothing. So that would not happen. Big pants. Okay. Doink. We're making the doorway. Nice. So this is the side then, if this is the doorway. Yeah, we're making the side doorway. Okay, so this is technically, I think, as big as it's gonna get. Eventually, it's gonna get, I think, this big. Because we're gonna add the fish head here eventually. Oh, and the tail. Okay, this is actually gonna get even bigger. Oh, Lord. I forgot it has a tail at the end. Shit, that's gonna get really big. Fuck. AK Jinko apparel. Oh, is that those big jeans? I was not alive for the Jinko craze, I don't think. When was that craze? Was that the 80s or the 90s? I don't remember. But I was not a Jinko's kid. I was here's your hand-me-downs from your older brother kid. And then his was a lot of homemade or Walmart clothes. Nothing wrong with that. It's just we were kind of poor. Taco Bell was like maybe a twice-a-year treat. That's kind of how poor we were when I was younger. Junko, yeah, like the Jinko, like the jeans, right? That's like a thing, right? Like there's those jeans that are like the big oversized ones. Is that not what they are? I thought they were like Jinko jeans. Am I crazy? Late 90s? Okay, yeah. I don't recall. I do not recall her. I do not recall the Jinkos. I know they're making like a resurgence because people are like thrifting and stuff now. I know like at my work, like we have a lot of people coming in and out like pretty much all day. And there's like sometimes younger people like teenagers, like maybe college age or whatever. I don't know what it is, but baggy pants are back in style. Like, I mean, so baggy they have to have like a belt that pretty much is like their entire like laps around them twice because of how big and baggy they are. Yeah, like Jinko. What is the one with the Y? What is that one? Is that something different? So it's like, yeah, they're very popular now, and like oversized pants are super popular right now. Okay, that's why I was confused. I thought it was just like acronyms. I didn't think there was a Y in there. But see, now we're on the same page. But yeah, it's like crazy. I just don't spell well. Okay, if you say so. But yeah, it's like crazy. I don't know why the big pants are like so big right now. But like if these kids didn't have belts on, literally their pants would be at their ankles, no doubt, because there's nothing keeping those pants up except those ankles. Because most of them are like boys, and boys typically don't have like big butts or whatever. So there's like literally nothing even holding out of this fabric slightly for them. And then a little one of these go right there. And it goes right there. There you go. Okay, that goes there, and then I need a dark 2, a lighter brown 3, and then a red. And then one of these. Oh, and this red's gonna hang off. Ugh, I bet she's gonna connect to the fish eventually, huh? Not a whole lot. Nay, gamers. Shit. Don't fall. No. Stop. Let's see. Is the BGM too loud? I guess I should have asked that forever ago, huh? I can turn it down just a smidgen. Maybe only boys with big butts are rocking those pants. Oh, no, maybe. Well, yeah, maybe like where they're getting inspo. It is a little loud. You guys should have told me hours ago. Okay, is that better? Now you can barely hear it, I think. You should have told me hours ago it was too loud. Maybe it was better earlier, but now I'm trying to be a little more quiet because it is later at night. Oh, my bad. It was a vibe. I mean, true. I mean, true. It's nice that we have a BGM, because it also could literally be, like, literally nothing. I think at some point I'll have to get, like, a BGM for the delinquent. I didn't want to go, like, full out with, like, a whole nother stuff. I probably should have, though, because I kind of regret not getting, like, more stuff. But the model wasn't, like, fully done until pretty much, like, 2 weeks before I wanted to show it, so... which is okay. I think it's kind of fine. Maybe eventually I'll get like a delinquent BGM or something. I was also, I guess since some of you are here, thinking for the 3rd anniversary, which is fastly approaching. It's like basically 6 months away. I was thinking about maybe doing 3rd anniversary merch. I think that'd be kind of fun to have some merch for the 3rd anniversary. Probably with Hovercat again, if they're available. Would you guys... I'm like kind of brainstorming what I want to do. I guess I can tell you. It don't really matter. So I'm kind of on the fence because part of me kind of wants to make like delinquent merch because we didn't get any. Do you think that'd be okay to do for a 3rd anniversary specific, or would you rather have like base AK merch, like prints and all that kind of stuff? Maybe something cool again, like a standee or something. But we already have like a print and a standee of like OG AK, so that's why I'm kind of leaning towards doing something that's delinquent centered for the 3-year anniversary. I think I kind of want to do like steal the idea of like that corporates do, where it's like maybe it's like a couple items in like a bundle with like some kind of like postcard or something, or some kind of special perk if you buy like so much or whatever. But I also don't want to go like too crazy in case it's like not super great sales, which is like fine, you know, if the sales aren't great. But I wouldn't buy it, but you could always do a normal size pillowcase, like a Kraufish or Gears. Okay, maybe. Okay, but it doesn't answer the question. Should I do delinquent AK or should I do like base AK? That's the main thing, because I do need to start like commissioning people probably like next month for stuff. As a minimum. Hi Shadow, welcome in. Sleepy or delinquent? Well, we kind of already had like a mini sleepy merch like release, so that's why I'm kind of leaning towards delinquent. So I guess I'll do that. I'll do some delinquent merch for the delinquent, or for the 3-year anniversary. Okay, cool. Now I just gotta figure out what I want. I don't even know. I think I could probably do some of the same stuff, like prints and like standees and stuff again. I want to do something kind of cool for 3-year anniversary, so I have to talk to Hovercat and see what they suggest. Maybe. Okay, hold on. No, this is not supposed to be behind it at all. Oh, I see. So there's something a little cool. A 3D printed baseball bat. Talking about commissions, I've been doing that lately to start building a brand. Ooh, nice. It'd be cool. I could do like even like maybe like a bat, like acrylic charm, where like one side is just the bat and maybe like the other side could be like my face with like the Oni mask. So like one side maybe has like AK kind of like inscribed in it, and then the other side is like almost it wouldn't make sense in theory, but you know how like people do that art trend where it's like a knife and then it's like reflective of like the person's face on the knife. Doesn't technically make sense with like a baseball bat, but I think it's like would be a cool visual if like one side is just like a plain looking thing and then the other side's kind of like more cool, like, oh, look at her, she kind of cool. That's kind of fun, right? That's kind of cool. Do that a lot lately. Yeah, you kind of gotta like start eventually. I feel like I used to commission a lot of stuff, and I still do, but I've definitely slowed down significantly. I think there's a lot of upfront cost if you're like wanting to go like super customized like from the get-go. I don't want to say I didn't really have a choice of like using pre-made assets for different things, but I feel like I didn't really have as many options in that regard as other people, because my color schemes aren't like very common at all. Like blue, sure, but like this kind of like deep green I have in these like bronzes and coppers are like not very common colors that are in like cheap or free to use or pay what you want like readily made assets. So that's why I ended up going a lot more custom up front, but I do think it's not a bad idea to use like free to use things until you're more satisfied and more set on like your concept and what you want to do as like a VTuber, what your branding is. It can save you a lot of money up front to spend on other things you want to have customized, and then I don't think you need to have everything right away either. Like I didn't get an animated screen, like I didn't really get like a proper Well, I had a starting screen and like and everything and like overlays, but I didn't have like a lot of people like I feel are pressured or feel pressured to have like really high-end production from the get-go, which can help, but I don't think it's necessary. Like I didn't get like my nice animated starting and ending screens until like over 2 years in. So there was other stuff I chose to focus my money on that I think were better investments at the time versus like trying to get like everything super high end, super high production right away. Like what's one thing? Like I got panels. I think panels are really helpful. There are a lot of free to use panel assets, but I'm glad I got mine custom done and got them done early because panels are a lot of people's first way of finding out more about you. So I think that's something that's okay to like kind of invest your money in, is to have like a really nice looking panel, and it helps with your branding too because it makes it look way more cohesive and professional. Another thing I'm glad I got was I had a friend help me with my card, which is like basically a website to keep all your stuff in order. I think that helped. I don't really know how many people honestly like go to my card and search around and stuff. But I think I feel better that I had like a nice cohesive website early on that fit like the theming and branding I was going for. What are other things I'm glad I did? Personally, I'm glad I did a custom VTuber model right away. I don't think it's for everybody, and like I found out after the fact that most people actually recommend you don't get a custom model right away. Which I didn't know about until I already did it. Which I'm fine with. I'm happy with, obviously, with my model and my model mama and my rigger and everything. But I didn't know that most people recommend you at least like play with like a pre-made model first before you dive head in and spend like, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Didn't know that. That was cool. People who use super high production and crazy view count and come out of nowhere are just industry plants. They aren't corpo, just usual California Halloween Hollywood agency. They have streamer schools out there for young actors to learn how to stream. I'm seeing one thing with like the indie side. Like sometimes when you see an indie person that like looks like they came out of nowhere and just like blew up overnight, like 9 times out of 10 it's because they were like a previous corpo streamer of some kind, whether it was like a face streamer or like a previous VTuber corpo or whatever, and then they're like coming back as an indie, which is fine, they can do that. But I think it's always like really interesting when people who are building stairs, nice, try to claim that they're like a totally new VTuber and like a totally new indie just because of the whole like I understand why people don't want people to know about their past lives, but some of it's also just like the corporate side of things being like don't talk about it. But I think it's also kind of disingenuous to people that this one goes here, that maybe don't know much about the space, that are being like, oh wow, this like new person that came out of nowhere is like doing super good and super awesome stuff, that's crazy, when like 9 times out of 10 it's because they were like a corporate that was forced or decided to go indie themselves, you know. Long young face streamers are cookie cutter copies. True. I don't really watch face streamers like at all, because also that side seems, I mean all sides of like content creation are messy, but face streaming especially seems super messy. Like there seems to be like every other day there's some kind of story or controversy or drama or like something coming out of the face community. I'm like, I don't want to deal with it, dude. Like we had the whole thing, and it's like sucks because it's bad to call it drama when some stuff is like legitimate things that are happening to people, but unfortunately it's kind of like drama's like the most. Yeah, we're gonna see. It's coming back, I think. Okay, we're gonna make this the last bag. I thought for a second we might be able to go longer, but I think we're gonna have to make this the last bag to be safe. Because it's the second time tonight the internet has done the whole like red ring of death thing. So we're gonna make this the last bag. It sucks we didn't even get to bag 9. That really sucks. But we're gonna make this the last one, and then I'll pick up this, definitely not next week, but maybe the following week we'll pick it up again. Because next, well, Yeah, I don't know. Maybe next week we will pick it up again. I don't know, actually. I'll see how I'm feeling next week. If we pick it up one more time, or if I want to take a break. Because I want to, like, part of me wants to finish Yoltai next week. Or see if we can finish it next week. We also have Nikki we need to play next week, because the next update... Yeah, just to be safe, we'll wrap up after this back, because it's probably just gonna keep cutting in and out again. Yeah, sorry guys, I know, oh god, it's so fucking annoying. It's so fucking annoying. I hate that it does this so consistently. God. So we'll wrap up this bag. Maybe I'll try to get the rest of the Phase Connect cards open really quick, and then we'll wrap up stream. And then, yeah, tomorrow or Thursday, no, definitely tomorrow, I'm gonna do the hard internet reset and see if that fixes things a little bit. I think it'll help, but I don't think it's gonna be like an actual, good. Yeah, I was doing fine. I was like, oh, okay, maybe it'll like actually hold and I can go a little bit longer. I was planning to end at midnight just because of the disconnects. And then I was like, oh no, maybe it's fine because it's like being stable, but yeah, we're just gonna keep the plan of ending at midnight, I guess. Yeah, like that. And then this goes over here. Doink! And then it go like this. And it go like that. And it go like this. I know like there's bad weather coming in the next couple of days, but it's not here yet, so like it really shouldn't be the weather. Okay. Before I put the door on the hinge, there is a sticker. Number 4? Oh, look, it's like one big sticker. Okay. Bam, big sticker. We're gonna try this brick separator technique. It sounds like it's getting windy outside, so maybe the weather's coming sooner than I thought. Careful, gamer. Careful, delicate operation here. Yeah. Oh, shit. It's off center a little at the top. Come on. It's gonna have an air bubble if I don't fix it. Sticker with the brick separator. Yes, sir. There you go. Not the best, but it'll do. It'll do, pig. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot to put the handle on. How are people gonna get into the restaurant if there's no handle? I don't know. Okay, cool. Let's see. Welcome back, gamers. What fucking piece am I looking for? Oh, this. What do you think, Bosh? What do I think? No, it goes like this way. No, I don't know where it went. It's this piece right here, and like I pushed it too hard, I guess. I don't see it on my jacket. How? Oh my god, it's like a magic trick. Somehow the piece crept up my freaking sweater arm. Okay, go. Oh shit, I got 2 freaking wanted posters. Oh shit, I got Mihawk and I got Go Roger. One there. One there. I'm trying to hurry. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, what? I have one of these extra. These are all fine extra. Where does this little guy go? I'm holding. Where the fuck does this little guy go? I don't want to like. Oh my god, it's like fully disconnected. It's not even trying to get disconnected or reconnected. Fuck. I think we're gonna have to call it here. Let me just go ahead and end it, I guess. We're gonna stop. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, even OBS is like crashing, dang.
Hmm.